Right. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I'm going to turn it down a tiny bit because this music is loud. So, welcome back everybody to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This, ironically enough, was my second game that I streamed since beginning streaming. My first being Republic Commando at the beginning of last year. But yeah, we're now coming back to this awesome game once again. I love this game. It's my second most loved Harry Potter game of all time, and I know a lot of people know this now, but yeah, this is an awesome game, so we're going to dive straight into this. Before I start though, I will just say that I put a pinned comment in today's live stream that basically tells you if you are looking for the fixed guides for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix or Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring that I've done recently. I've decided to link them down in this live stream, and they'll also be in the next live stream we do in a little bit. So if you want to find those videos because you want to get those games working on PC, then just look down there and you'll have them there. Also, if you're looking for the live stream I did with Phil Glimmer, then that is also down in the description. So with that being said, let's dive on in with a brand new game. I do love this game. It's a really good game. Awesome game.
Blimey, 12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it, a single curse.
Crookshanks, no!
Get out of here! Can't you keep that monster under control? Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on. I think Scabbers went that way.
So we are going to be splitting these live streams into two today. So we're going to be starting off with Prisoner here and doing a bit of that, and then we're going to go straight over and do Clive Barker's Undying, which is the first time I'm going to be covering Clive Barker's Undying on the channel. It's a really appreciated horror game, really. It's an awesome game, and I hope that everyone will stick around for it because it truly is an awesome game. It's one of those old-time horror games that I played when I was a little kid, and to be fair, a lot of people don't know about it because it was a PC-only title, and yeah. It's a really good one, so hopefully everyone will get to enjoy that.
Come here, you little...
I love the way they have the detail of Crookshanks just sitting up on that. What even that is that? I assume it's meant to be a case of some kind, but it's kind of cool that they have that. Go on. Oh, we did actually get the frog out in the end. I was hoping the frog would pop up in the cutscene, but it didn't.
Give me a hand with this.
That's a bit depressing. Yeah, so Crookshanks is up here, in case people didn't notice.
Grab the other
It's
hand.
pretty cool. I like it. You know, cool detail, which you don't normally see a lot of the time.
Right. I swear I'm going to drop this if we don't put it down soon. Let's go and find Scabbers.
Well, look who it
Well,
is.
look who it is. Hottie and the Weasel. I should have known this pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you.
Give him back, Malfoy.
Or what, Weasley?
Or I'll...
Rictus Sempra!
You asked for it, Malfoy.
Right, now, just got to be careful with all the pumpkin spells, which I wish that we could use in this game. I always found that a little bit depressing that you can't use that.
Try harder, Doyle.
You couldn't hit the side of a barn, Weasley.
Tell you what, he's a lot nicer in this game than he is in PS1 Philosopher's Stone. He's just like an absolute brute in that game.
Better luck next time, Malfoy.
Come on, come out in the open. Don't try and put a pumpkin on my head, thank you very much. Oh.
Smiling on the other side of your face now, aren't you, Malfoy?
Come on, Ron.
Ah!
Why's the train stop?
I'd like to know how Malfoy, Crabbe and Goyle somehow got out of here without anyone noticing and super quickly as well.
Hurry up and get out of here. This is giving
It's
me
weird.
creeps.
Where is Crookshanks? Oh, Crookshanks over there.
Been cold.
Can you see, like... Nah.
Blimey.
So I know Crookshanks runs under the table. It's quite cool how they even have the fog from the Dementor coming in under the door there through the carriage. That's really cool.
Harry!
There's some real good detail in this game actually that a lot of people don't pick up on. It's a shame because it's pretty impressive. There's also 2 Dementors in this part, which is a little strange, but yes, there are 2 of them. So there's this one in here in front of me, and then there's also one outside that you see a little later on. I'll point it out when it pops up.
I've got to get Harry out of this carriage.
And soul sucking time. There we go. It's called Break Your Analog Stick, this bit of the game. That's the other Dementor there outside. So you still got the one in the carriage and then you just got one outside there, which is kind of cool. There's not meant to be 2 of them, I might add, but it's still neat that there are 2. Well, I say it's not meant to be 2, it's like there isn't 2 in the film, right? And this is based off the film, really. So there you go, 2 of them. I think it's cool, I don't really mind, to be fair, there's 2 of them.
Harry! Harry! Are you alright?
What? Are you okay?
No.
Yeah. What happened? Who screamed? No one screamed. But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Fine.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help.
Oh yes, the famous
It
book that has
a few
1
pages
page.
missing, but you'll be able to find them at Hogwarts.
I still can't get over the fact that Lupin in that bit says it has a few pages missing. It has 1 page in it, this book. I think that's got to be one of the biggest understatements ever. Hello Jasper, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here as always.
Was safely in Gryffindor Tower. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry deeply.
Why does he look so angry?
Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black was still at large only confirmed his fears. But finding himself back in the familiar dormitory,
There's the movie poster Easter egg. It's always cool that.
Harry, did you have a look at the Folio Bruti that Lupin gave you then? No, not yet. Come on, let's have a look at it then. Show it to me. Come on, show me the Folio Bruti.
I like the way in this bit you can literally just become a prisoner in the dormitory because Ron will not let you leave unless you show him this book. It's just hilarious the way he talks. He's just like, we're not going anywhere
What's every flavour be?
until you show me that book. I really want.
Going anywhere until you show me the Folio Bruti.
There we go. It's just like, you will not leave until you show me that book with 1 page. If you don't show me that book, I will never let you leave. Anyway, before I show him the book, so this is the Easter egg on the wall. You might remember it if you've seen the first Harry Potter film. It's one of the scenes from the Quidditch match in that film, right there. I believe it's the scene where, I think it's where Angelina gets basically knocked off her broom into a stand or whatever and probably breaks her, like, arm or back or something. But yeah, there you go, so it's a mini Easter egg that. It's in Philosopher's Stone and also Chamber of Secrets PS2 as well. A Bertie wants every flavour bean. Not quite like Ron with his bean obsession and Goblet of Fire there. It's just like, bean! More beans! Yeah, look, you can't even escape here, it's great. Anyway, fine, I'll show you the book. Jeez.
That's wicked. We're going to have to find the rest of those pages.
Red Cap Police hype, yeah, but that has returned. You've been waiting long for that to return. Also, this, even though it's a cool idea, doesn't really tell you a lot about Dementors, really, does it? Also, it's just one page. Like, Lupin's amazing statement. It has a few pages missing. It's missing the entire book, basically. It's like effectively someone giving you a book with a contents page, telling you all the contents, but there's nothing in it, just the contents page. Like, how would you feel if you got that book? How would you feel about that? I feel ripped off.
Sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. I've got so much work to do. But you know you said you had lots of trouble with Draco on the train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the Expelliarmus spell. The spell book's over there.
Thanks.
And once again, Harry has completely forgotten how to use Expelliarmus, despite the fact that he used it in the previous game. You gotta love that.
I remember the Expelliarmus spell.
I can actually understand Ron not knowing it, considering for the whole of the last game he was just constantly going to bed. So, yeah, I totally actually understand him not understanding how to cast the spell. But not Harry. There's just no excuse.
You ought to have a look at this notice board sometime. It's really interesting. You ought to have a look at this notice board sometime. It's really interesting.
Jeez,
Come on then.
talking about getting a
Come
bit
to the
close
corridor
there,
and
Neville.
practice with me.
Hi, Hermione. Say hi.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm really busy.
You could at least face me properly.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm really busy.
Jeez. Typical. Game is full of Easter eggs. It certainly is full of Easter eggs. It's cool, actually, that it's full of so many Easter eggs. This, I like it. It's one of the reasons why I really like this game. It's got a load of tiny little things hidden there, like, all over the place, really. Like some of those books, easy learning. Just slam your head against the book. Yeah, why not?
You cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on, cast Rependo at me.
I've never tried actually not casting at
Don't
him.
have to stand back a bit.
Nah,
Don't have to stand back a bit.
absolutely not. I just want to injure you for the sake of injuring you now.
Your aim is rubbish.
I'm not trying to aim at you.
Come on, cast Rependo at me.
I'm trying to get beans.
Don't have to stand back a bit. Harry, your aim is rubbish.
Oh, if you understood the need for beans, my friend, you would understand everything. Look, there's the fat lady just like leaning in like, whoa, my God. It's a critical hit right there.
Right, now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away. Hang on, you haven't equipped Expelliarmus to your wand.
Thanks for breaking the 4-4 right there, Ron. Thanks for that. Imagine in actual Hogwarts life if you just sat there and then you were learning a spell and the teacher went, you haven't equipped the spell onto your wand just yet. It's like, yes, thanks for that. That would totally make sense, wouldn't it? I love it when games break the 4-4. It's always good. Come on, Ron. See if you can get this. Proper dodging right here. Go on, then. It's like a stealth attack.
That was cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
That was cool as he gets hit in the face with a Fapendo spell. Just like brutally injured by one of the most deadly spells in Harry Potter history. It has literally defeated a Dark Lord multiple times, Fapendo. And then hits Ron in the face. He's like, nice one. That was awesome. I've got brain damage. Nice. It's literally just how Ron reacts to these things. It's probably why he was asleep in chamber. You know, I think there's actually a good explanation in Chamber of Secrets for why Ron always goes to bed early. Because his wand breaks, right? So he actually is useless for the whole of Chamber of Secrets. he can't do anything because his one's broken. So basically, all these events that he goes to, he can watch them. But then after like a Quidditch match, they'll be sitting there in the second one going, right, you've got a spell now. Ron will just listen to the lecture and go, well, there's no point in me doing the spell challenge. I can't cast anything because my one's broken. It's great. I love it. Good explanation for why Ron goes to sleep all the time. I love the way you can actually see the moths in this. Like, you properly see them now. You normally can't see them. Oh, also, something I forgot to mention earlier, which is actually quite exciting in my opinion today, seeing that Sony seem to be teasing potentially backwards compatibility for the PlayStation 1, 2 and 3 on the PS5 potentially. Tomorrow that will probably happen, which would be really cool if that happens. And honestly, I will be so down for the fact that they're doing that. Hopefully then it means that these games might be a bit more accessible.
Shouldn't you be snuggled up in your little beddy bed right now?
Good old Peeves.
What's it to you? Well, if you're gonna be like that, here's a little bedtime story to keep you busy.
You would have thought Peeves would just throw the book at Ron, but no. How close is it? Is it this close? There we go. Good old Peeves.
And don't come back, you loony.
Is Ron dead? Yes, Ron is dead. That's why he's talking right now.
Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way.
He's a ghost.
You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
Imagine if a student was killed by Peeves. Well, I'll tell you what, it would definitely be, well, an interesting case. Imagine that in the Ministry of Magic thing. That would so work well. The Ministry of Magic. We've got this court hearing today for Peeves the Poltergeist. Why are you here? You've murdered a student. It's like, well, you know, a snake, or in the case of the past, the giant spider supposedly killed a student. Yeah, whatever. Crypto, welcome to the stream, by the way. You thought you'd play through all the HP games, but you haven't played through this one. So this is Prisoner of Azkaban for the PlayStation 2. It's also on like the Xbox and the GameCube as well. It's, in my opinion, the second best Harry Potter game. This, so yeah, you should play it. You're missing out. This is a really good game, this one. Definitely up there as one of the best. Hands down. So I totally recommend that you play it.
Please don't hesitate to stop by with any questions you may have. I may be able to help.
I feel sorry for you, the fact that you probably played like Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows games, but not this.
Companion is waiting for you to do something.
That's painful, man. That's painful. Playing the Deathly Hallows games, but not playing this. It's almost like a crime. But there you go. No, I totally recommend that you play this game. Awesome game. Go on, hit one of them. Oh, I moved them.
Right, George? What have you got to show us then?
Something really special. This way.
Yeah, there are loads of different versions of this game. And Chamber, and Philosopher's Stone.
To a secret passage, beyond which you will find the Marauder's map, a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts.
So there's an entrance to a secret passage in here.
Yes, indeed there is, young Harry, and we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
So, in the case of Prisoner of Azkaban, there's the PC, the PlayStation 2, and the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, so there's 3 versions of Prisoner of Azkaban. Chamber Secrets, there's Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, PC, PlayStation 2, and in theory the Xbox and the GameCube versions are different from the PlayStation 2, so I guess you have to include that as well. And I think that's all of them. Oh no, PS1 as well, sorry, don't forget that as well. So 6 versions of Chamber of Secrets. And then for Philosopher's Stone, there's Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, PS1, PS2, and I think that's it. Oh no, PC.
Come on,
PC
Harry,
as well.
let Ron
So
have a
yeah,
try.
5 of them. There you go.
Hey,
There's a lot.
there's something odd about that wall over there.
But I would argue that every single one is awesome. So you should just play every single version. It's worth it. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, go on. Let's just search through these random rows that seem to be in here and nick all their belongings.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to step inside.
It's interesting that there was no Game Boy Color version in some ways for Prisoner. I mean, I guess I can understand it because Prisoner got pushed back, didn't it? By a year. And by that point, Game Boy Advance was like the main thing. So, yeah, I can understand it.
Wow. The map's up there. Yeah, and we're down here.
So in the case of Prisoner of Azkaban, for which version is best, this is, in my view, easily the best version for Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, no questions asked. But the PC version and also the Game Boy Advance version are also good. But this is easily the best for Prisoner.
Those that dare to take the leap must also take care of their friends.
So yeah, I think the way I would vote them is like this. In the case of the Philosopher's Stone, it's a tough one, but I would probably argue that either the PC version or the PS1 version are the best for the Philosopher's Stone. I mean, I always have a tough time trying to determine which one's better, because they're both good in their own right, but I think that those are the best versions. Chamber of Secrets is the PC one in my view, without question, but again, the others are all great. And then Prisoner is this version.
Why do I get the feeling that this isn't going to be easy?
You prefer the PC version of Prisoner of Azkaban?
Whatever you do, don't
That's
mess
fair
up.
enough. I personally prefer this version quite a bit. Also the fact that this version is more finished than the PC version, which does help. The PC one, if you have some sort of background at looking at it all, then you can kind of see that it's not quite really finished.
Over there. Will that do anything?
Which is a shame, because actually it is quite a decent game and has a lot of promise to it, but there's a lot of aspects to it that are a bit meh.
Take it steady.
Feels like a game that needed more time in the oven. Let's put it that way.
You've missed a switch.
But it's still good. I like the way it shows Ron being really high up in the air here, and then when you actually look at him, he's just slightly off the floor.
What else am I going to do?
Look at him, Ron he's literally just slightly off the floor. He could easily get out of that. Look at it. Just look at that. He's barely off the floor. I'm sorry. He's fine. He could easily get out of that.
You little creep.
You know what? As I'm so insulted by you just not putting in the effort, Ron, I'm going to collect some beans first, then I'll help you. Because you are, it literally just shows how pathetic you are right now. That's ridiculous. Look at it. As I need you, I'll help you.
That's it.
That's all he has to say, just that's it.
Aha! The old Weasley touch does it again.
Oh dear. Also, just as a question for everyone, is the game volume reasonably loud enough for you all? If not, I'll turn it up. It takes me 2 seconds to turn it up. I turned it down a little bit earlier because the main menu music like blasts your eardrums. So I can turn it up.
Friends must work together.
Also, hello Barbs, welcome to the stream. Awesome to see you here as always. It's nice to see everyone here, by the way.
I can't carry this on my own.
Game volume's a little quiet. Yeah, I thought it might be because of turning it down earlier. Hang on, I'll turn it up. There you go. That should be better.
This is too heavy. Can you help me with it? This is too
Harry
heavy.
DJ
Can you
edition.
help me with it?
Get in there. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better.
There must be a way to that mirror.
That's much better. Okay, cool. Yeah, it should be fine now. I could always turn it up a bit more again as well, but that should be fine now. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot I turned down the game volume earlier on the main menu because it was so loud. Welcome to when they made like main themes on main menus super loud, but then the actual game's quite quiet.
Move that mirror.
Good times.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, you should be alright now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Hogwarts Legacy, because there's the rumours of it being delayed, and then there's the rumours of it not being delayed. Literally have no idea at this point. But hopefully it'll be awesome. I'm hoping it'll be awesome. We'll see. We will see.
Wicked.
Right, this way. So the volume's better now. Yeah, cool, perfect, good to hear. By the way, just so you're aware, this game does have a lot of quiet moments in it, like this, where it's basically just ambience noise, right? Rather than actual like main volume. Just so you're aware.
Another puzzle? Oh, great.
We'll see what happens with Hogwarts Legacy. It could be one of the most promising games ever, but it could also definitely
What'll this do then?
not be the most promising game ever. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
This
But
must
currently
be
there's just
something.
not enough to judge it on, really, because of course, well, all we've seen is one trailer, and that's it. We need far more than that. Also, something to point out here that I just wanted to show off quick is each character has their own little aiming reticle on this, which I really love. So Ron's, you can see, is like a sort of goldy yellow. Then Harry's, as we saw earlier, was green. And then Hermione's, I believe, is pink. It's just really cool. I like the way that they actually put some effort into making each character obvious as to who you're playing as and shooting with and stuff. That's good design right there, actually, for people that could get confused.
We've got to get up there.
Stating the obvious, Ron. Thank you for that. It was very obvious that we have to get up top. I know, we'll get there in a minute. 3 beans? You what? Oh, come on. That's not very nice. I was expecting far more than that. Jeez.
That's it. Can you get up there, Harry?
Yeah, the secrets in the games are always great fun. The secrets in this game are
Alright
actually
then,
pretty fun,
I'll
to be
stay
fair.
down here and keep watch.
It's always good when you get a bit of Weasley touch involved with the amazing secrets. But I would argue that, really for me, a lot of the best bits of finding the secrets in this game actually are to do with the Easter eggs more than the actual, like, you know, main secrets that you need, if I should say need, really, to find. But when you find, like, movie reference stuff and so on in this, that's what I really love to find. It's just so awesome. There's so many cool little tiny details and secrets in this game. It's awesome.
No, I'm going to get back through there.
Well, I'd argue that you could lift this, Harry, to be honest. Oh my god, that was a bit close. Right. Let's go.
Know that help is always at hand, for every true mischief maker.
So yeah, as I was saying earlier, actually, I'll come back to it again. I've kind of got off topic with it because of Peeves. But I was saying earlier that Sony seems to be teasing backwards compatibility for the PS5. And maybe the PS4, but I doubt it. Probably just PS5. For the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 3. Which would be really awesome if they actually do that, because it means that people will be able to actually play a lot of games, and hopefully they'll have games like these, the Harry Potter games, right, available so you can easily play them on your console, on a modern day console, should I say, with ease, and just not having to go through so many loops to get them to work and stuff.
Password?
And that would just be awesome. So we'll see what happens, but it's looking positive.
Boy, what is the password?
You're right there, Harry. He's tried to like do mime language. It's the password. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Neck turn, gee. Alright there, Harry.
An owl treat.
Oh, it's one of the flat 2D owl treats again. Ah yes, the casual monster book of monsters that just seems to somehow be hiding in plain sight. You gotta kind of question with the Monster Book of Monsters how anybody that owns it ever actually is able to read it. Like, just, it seems to spit out a lot of its pages, and it also seems to just tear its pages apart. So, like when their students are learning Care Magical Creature stuff, right, and they try to look in this book to look at what they need, so they just find a load of pages missing. It's like describing an animal and it's just got half a page there or a quarter of a page and that's it. I mean, does it really work out well? I don't know. Oh, you make a real nice change from the Hammerhead edition of Hedwig that I've been looking at for the past Harry Potter games we've streamed. Ah, PS1 Harry Potter, I love you really. Mobius charm, yeah. I love the way that you can just make Hedwig sort of like faceplant everything and lose feathers. It's kind of, again, nice detail here. Although if you did this, surely Hedwig would just have no feathers eventually. It's also cool that you actually get to fly Hedwig in this game. Like the other two PS2 games, when you get the Hedwig section, when you get the Hedwig sections, even, you don't get to fly Hedwig. You just get to sort of watch a cutscene of Hedwig flying off somewhere. But in this, you actually get to fly Hedwig, which is really cool. I like that. Good attention to detail. Also, the song is freaking awesome for this. There you go. Have a map.
I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
Go to build a beer shop and get a Hedwig. Interesting. Alright. So fluffy and cute. Well, there you go. That's what we need. Fluffy and cute. I love the noises that this Monster Book of Monsters makes. It's amazing. It's like the gnomes in PC version of Phosphor Stone, just making the weirdest noises ever when you knock them over.
Oh, please, step through, young sir.
Dun-dun-dun. Secret room. Avoid being seen. That shouldn't be too difficult. All the NPC noises in HP games are hilarious. Well, considering you haven't played this game before, wait till you see Snape. We're going to come up on him in a minute. And it's fantastic what the result is. So, I'll give a little context quickly to why Snape does this. So basically in this game, when Snape catches you, I'll show you when he catches you in a minute. He basically just walks up to you and goes, he just like coughs in your face. There is actually a reason for why he does it. It's not just because Snape has serious problems and seems to just cough to death, but the reason is because the voice actor for Snape in this game, they couldn't get him in for like the voice lines that they needed when Harry or whatever got caught by him. So as a result, they couldn't wait for him. So instead, they just got somebody to do a load of coughing sounds and put that in instead. That was their way of dealing with not being able to get the voice actor to do what they needed. It's just one way of dealing with it, but it's so funny that there's Snape. Just listen to what happens when you get caught by him. It's absolutely fantastic. Let me just grab a bean quick. Here we go. Oh, look at him run. You know what? Just for this bit, I'm going to turn it up even more, because that's fantastic, that cough. Here we go. Hi, Snape. By the way, you don't lose house points for doing this, so it's fine. It's so random. I love it. That's just the most over-the-top noise you could make for this situation. It's the way he does it as well. He just stands there waving his finger and It's just great. Oh, I'm going to have to do it again. It's just way too much fun. Alright, one more time. I just want to see if I can get the really high-pitched version of it, please. It's like they had somebody who had flute or something do the voice lines. It's fantastic. Anyway, we'll see that plenty more later on down the line. Don't you worry. Right, let's get that to there. It truly is one of the most fantastic voice lines in the entire game. If you don't know the context to why it happens, though, it's just the most random thing for anyone to hear. Yeah, let's go.
Did you get it then? What's it like?
Yes,
It's
I got
brilliant.
COVID from Snape.
Our job here is done. Feel free to come by any time.
Oh.
We're sure to have something of interest.
And at a very reasonable price.
Hey, look! Your rememberall's flashing. Do you want to have a look at your task list and see what it means? Hey, look! Your rememberall's flashing.
I see everyone's really enjoying Snape's as he does. It's nice to see. It's kind of like Filch's voice.
Do you
Oh
want to have a look at your task
God,
list and see
the
what it means?
Filch's voice is just something
Thought
else.
so. We've done everything we needed to.
Filch's voice is horrifying in the first game on PC. That was back before they like cared about all manner of things. Because like in that game, they even have Quirrell snap his neck in order to
Nice
reveal
one.
Voldemort. That was before they had like the whole real care about age rating and stuff in games. And I just love Filch in that game. It's just like the most disturbing thing when you think about it. It's just a guy walking around by himself. He's like, what, 70 something or 80 years old, walking around by himself in a library going, it's just making really
Come on, let's
disturbing
go.
noises. It's like,
It's time
okay,
to turn in. Anyway,
this
I'm
is not
tired.
normal. It's fantastic though, I have to say. Just, it's hilarious. Oh, none of the books that coming to life. That's a bit boring. Alright, fine. Oh, actually, hang on. We should be able to go and do... Yeah, I might as well stay as Rob. Should be able to go and friend George's shop and start the quest for
There's
Rob
nothing more
with the
to
stink
do.
pellets,
I
which
think
would
it's
be
time
good.
to turn in.
Should be able to do that. But Yeah, I do love Filch in that first PC game just because it's just so funny hearing him do it, and especially as it sounds so wrong. You're right there, which makes it even more hilarious. Right, have you got it available? Please tell me you got it available. Or is it just the stink pellets? I think it's the stink pellets, isn't it? Is it these ones?
How much for a box of dung bombs, Fred?
Oh, no, I don't want that.
20 Bertie Bots, every flavour beans.
I want these. Yeah, stink pellets.
This pack of stink pellets, how much is it?
10 Bertie Bots, every flavour beans. A great choice.
Tell you what, we'll set you a challenge. See these things?
If you lob a stink pellet into them just right, they tip over.
And if you can get all 20 of them around the school, we'll give you an extremely rare collector's card.
You mean multiple of them? Because you give me tons, but fair enough. Right, might as well get Ron some stink pellets. Stink pellets! Sorry, it's just on every single spell in that menu, you get a cool whisper of someone going like, "Stufflivores!"
I can't think of anything else to do.
But you don't get it for these things, and it's very depressing. But anyway, it's fine. We're doing it ourselves. You say happy that you finally got some fresh Harry Potter content? Absolutely, man. I mean, whenever you find some fresh Harry Potter game content, it's always an exciting time. Always. What was my first Harry Potter experience? As in game-wise, I think it was PS1 Philosopher's Stone, actually.
Harry and Ron
Yeah,
got
no,
up
it
bright
was,
and
yeah.
early in preparation for their
That was
first
my first
defense
experience
against
of
the
it.
dark arts class. However,
I'm white
not
from the very
everyone
beginning,
was
right?
quite as lively.
I'm one of the
that
old freaks, as they like to say.
Hermione! We've got defense against the dark arts class. Hurry up!
I'm on my way.
I still wish I could do that. Like, when I have long hair, granted it's not that long right now, but when I have long hair, it's a nightmare getting up in the mornings.
Good.
I want that sort of effect. I want to just be able to grab a piece of wood and go sorted. Oh look, there's the Easter egg poster in the girls' dormitory as well. I didn't actually know it was in here. I thought it was just in the boys' dormitory. That's a new one. Well, I love the way they've got flowers in here, just to make it a little bit more obvious. Also, that attention to detail that Hermione goes on like a study spree in Prisoner of Azkaban because of the time turner and all the books. I love that. So, attention to detail is just fantastic stuff. Fantastic. It's something very rare to see in games, that they pay that much attention to the source material and things, and they really do it justice in this game. They really do.
I was really looking forward to Care of Magical Creatures, till I heard Draco Malfoy was in the class.
Otherwise, my first Harry Potter film, of course, that I saw was Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, again, I'm one of the old guys. I've seen it since the very beginning, and played it since the very beginning.
I'm so excited about Care of Magical Creatures. I only wish Malfoy, Crabbe and Goyle weren't going to be there.
I love the way that both of these NPCs have the exact same face, just different coloured hair. They're literally the same person, just with slightly different coloured hair. It's fantastic. Even the hairstyle was the same.
Hey, if you want to have some fun, explore around a bit. There are secrets hidden all over.
I'm more concerned about where Hermione is staring. You're right there, Hermione.
I'm really looking forward to the summer holidays.
Why? I don't think Hermione likes to make eye contact.
Hello, Hermione. I'm really looking forward to the summer holidays.
I don't know. It's an awkward start. I've been playing Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix recently, so whenever I see these candles on the wall, I'm sitting here going, I should cast Incendio on that.
I just visited Fred and George Weasley's shop. They've got some great stuff for sale.
Really now?
I'm really looking forward to the summer holidays.
I like the way she's only just arrived at the school. She's going, I can't wait for the summer holidays. Amazing. Right, let's just do something that somehow nobody in this common room has found. Let's just push this entire bookcase out of the way. I love that.
Shouldn't we be going to Defense Against the Dark Art? Nice one!
Greetings from Russia. Wow, we've got someone from Russia here. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. We're getting, it's actually interesting. I've noticed with the last couple of streams, we're starting to get some people from all over the world now really popping into these streams. It's cool. We even had someone from Indonesia once.
I've got double
Makes a
arithmancy
change.
after Defense Against the Dark.
Oh,
I'm
the first
getting
game you
worried
started
about
with was
It's
HP2
been acting
PC.
so strangely since we came to Hogwarts.
Perfect to start with that. You know what? I have to say that you really did start with the best Harry Potter game. And it must have been very difficult to try and sort of experience every other Harry Potter game since then and go, is any other Harry Potter game going to beat this? Because the answer, in my opinion, is no. But hey, I will admit that there are some really good Harry Potter games.
Defense Against the Dark Arts is on the 3rd floor.
What are you staring at? Just a wall?
Hey, if you want to have some fun, explore around a bit. There are secrets hidden all over.
Well, what else was I going to do? Just stand around and look at a wall in your case? Is that you trying to explore, student, and staring at a wall? Here he is,
Should we be
Cadogan.
there by now?
I cannot help you on your quest, but warn you to be of stout heart, for the worst is undoubtedly yet to come.
Midnight releases don't seem like a thing anymore, but
I
they're not
cannot
really.
help you on your quest,
Whoa.
but warn you to be of stout heart, for
cool.
the worst is undoubtedly yet to come.
I've got double arithmancy after Defense Against the Dark Arts. Can we get a move on, please?
Excellent!
Yeah, I experienced some midnight release stuff. Hell, I even experienced that for Harry Potter. Yeah, I mean, it used to be a big thing, but I think the thing is, you've got to look at today's world now, where most stuff is now digital, right? So effectively, a midnight release now is like a midnight release, for example, on Disney Plus, right? That's where you get your midnight release now. So, yeah, I mean, they exist, but just not in the same way as they used to. Hello.
Professor Dumbledore has ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
Only during the daytime. Because for some reason, I guess the headmaster believes that, you know, a dangerous man would attack during broad daylight when everyone can see him, but not at night when, you know, everyone's in bed.
We're supposed to report anyone who goes wandering off. So watch yourself.
Jeremy Soul music. Best music. Right. What else have we got over here? Still go to midnight movie releases for Marvel stuff. I mean, the last time I even saw a film in the cinema now was, what, 2018, I think? Yeah, it was 2018, and oh god, and the last film that I saw in the cinema was The Nun. That feels a little embarrassing. Out of all the films, that has been my last film to see in the cinema, it's
Come on,
The Nun.
let's go.
Deary me. Don't get me wrong, I've watched other things since then, of course, but they've all just been at home. On like streaming services and stuff. I would go and see things in the cinema, like, you know, the new Spider-Man, which I'd like to see and so on, but not really with a deadly virus around the place right now, when most people tend to just spread it around
Shouldn't we be going
in
to
cinemas
Defense
and
Against the
stuff,
Dark Arts?
because they're not very clever about it. Also, there's the other complication of, like, major family things there with COVID, and it would cause a lot of issues if anyone got it. So yeah. But you know, one day I'll probably end up going to the cinema once again. Give it time, give it time. It'll happen.
We're wasting too much time.
I mean, there's still a chance that I could see the Batman, the new one, inside cinema, which would be quite cool. I'm looking forward to that film, actually. It looks quite promising. And just to give you some context, Batman is being played by Cedric Diggory. Yeah, you never thought you'd see that, did you?
I've got double arithmancy after that, then it's my first Muggle Studies lesson, then potions, and I really can't afford to waste any more time.
Like to see Spider-Man 2 on PS2? Yeah, we could probably bring that over here and stream it at some point. I've actually got a Easter egg video for that I just haven't put up yet. It's one that I don't think anyone has ever really found, or they probably found like years ago, but of course nobody really cared for YouTube back then. So yeah, it exists. I need to put it up at some point. But yeah, Hermione does not shut up. I do agree.
There are already people in the classroom. I think it's time to go in.
Oh my God, Hermione's not said anything.
I've got double
There it
arithmancy
is.
after defense against the dark arts. Can we get a move on, please?
Oh, I spoke too soon. I was like, oh my God, she hasn't said something, and then instantly, I want to get it.
I heard that the first spell we're learning is really powerful. Do you think we should go in?
It's really powerful, and you won't be learning it, buddy.
I heard that the first spell we're learning is really powerful. Do you think we should go in?
Shall we go in? Shouldn't we be going to defense against the dark arts?
I love the way that Neville just stands entirely on his own over here. Like, why is he not with the others?
I know these suits of armour can't see me, but they still give me the creeps.
Well, you better not go and play the PS1 version of Philosopher's Stone or Chamber of Secrets then, Neville. These things come to life and try and chop your head off.
I know these suits of armour can't see me, but they still give me the creeps.
Do they?
I've got double arithmancy.
Yeah, I know. Jeez.
Hermione, Ron, Harry, would you come here, please? I would like you to go in there and bring back the Glacier spellbook.
I love it in these games that literally only either Harry or his mates, specifically Ron and Hermione, are the ones that ever get to learn spells. Everyone else just pays to stand in a classroom and listen to the teacher, and that's it. Also, Hermione's hair has just entered a new level of gravity. Just, I love it. Glacius has already worked its magic. Her hair is frozen. Alright. Anyway. It's cool how they just put this sort of random wall here that they came through, but then no outline like they normally do in these games to indicate that you could go through there again. You know, Lupin just really wants the trio dead. I mean, at this point, I feel every lecturer wants Harry dead from these challenges, so there you go. Pixies, my favourite. I love this game, I'm so glad it's back. I think everyone is glad that it's back. Ron, I'm not sure. No, whatever, I'll help you. I wasn't gonna help you because of your insult earlier with these things. Like, literally, you just didn't even try.
Watch out! Put me down!
Screw it, I'll help you. Only because I feel like you're semi-worth it. Nice one, Ron. Nice one.
I'll get those for you!
He gets whacked by Harry anyway. So I want to show everyone a nice little glitch on this, which a lot of people probably don't know. If you grab hold of this,
This is far too heavy.
and then
I'm
you just
so
keep spamming the come and help
This is
me
far
button.
too heavy for me.
Just wait.
you help me with
I won't
it?
even speak for this.
This
Listen.
is far too heavy for me.
Are we sure this is going to work?
Wait, hang on. Let's get them spread out
I
again
need
a
some
little
help
bit,
with this.
and then do it. But basically, they just keep grabbing on and letting go, and it's just ridiculous.
Will you help me lift this?
Here we
Will
go.
you
Get
help
one
me
of them on
lift
their own.
this? This is far too heavy for me.
It's great. I wish I could get it with like the camera angle as well, but it just keeps zooming in right now. Hang on. Let me go in the middle, and then I'll do it. I need to get like one of them away from it.
I'm just so cold.
Yeah. Complaining about not going to other lectures, and now you're complaining about being cold. Typical.
This is far too heavy for me. Will you help me with it?
I love it. Right. It's a shame I can't get the camera angle on it, but basically they just keep grabbing hold of it and letting go, so all you just get is this constant... It's great. We can do that, I think, later on in the game as well a little bit. We'll do it, it's fine.
Good.
Yes, the new Spider-Man, obviously there's no spoilers from me because I haven't seen it yet, but I know that it's obviously got a load of the old villains in it, so I know it won't disappoint. I mean, come on. How can you disappoint when you've got William Dafoe in it, for Christ's sake? Let alone all the other people, like Alfred and that. Everyone's great. It's even got freaking Sandman in it. Which surprised me, actually, that they brought back Sandman of all people in that. Although I did hear that apparently the guy who plays Sandman for it actually wasn't able to be on the set to do the voice acting and filming for it. So they sort of had to do voice acting from like overseas or something with him. And then they just took elements of Spider-Man 3's Sandman and sort of worked with that. So I don't know how much he's actually in the film, to be fair, Sandman, the new one, but we'll see. When eventually I see it. I mean, it's out next month, actually, on DVD and stuff, so I will watch it then, because I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, anyway, we won't spoil any more of it. It's not like I'm spoiling it anyway, but yes, we will not be spoiling it. It's like a dance party. Often Ron shouting, "Can we go now?" Pretty much, yeah. It's alright, after all my voice acting in the previous streams for Harry Potter with like PS1 HP. It's nice when the voice acting is normal for once. We don't get these goblins going like, "Hello, Mr. Potter."
I'm not jumping off there. I'll leave that to Harry.
She says this as she's hanging on for her life, going, "Nah, I can't be asked to jump off a hat." I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, hope for the best. Has Hermione not figured out how to jump in life? Because if not, then that's quite a serious problem. It is kind of important to know how to jump in life, Hermione, I won't lie. And you are actually seriously in the way right now. You are preventing Harry from being able to jump. There we go. Oh dear. Hermione, can you please get out of the way of the light? Just like, do that. Thank you. There aren't any red caps in No Way Home. I mean, that is pretty disappointing. Don't get any of the twerking from the red caps. What a shame. Alright, hello pixies, lots of pixies. Also, by the way, it's nice to see some old faces in the stream today who I haven't seen for a little while now. So, welcome back, I guess. Welcome back. It's a shame you guys missed out on the PS1 Harry Potters. You missed out. Those were pretty fun, actually. I was glad to go back and play those again. It was a good laugh. Plus also removing like the sort of like, how do I put it, the wavy, can I hit it from here? I can't. Oh yes. Yeah, so removing all like the wavy sort of liquid graphics from the games as well, and sorting out like the mass amount of pixels that those games have and making them a bit more normal is really nice actually. It makes a huge difference actually. Oh. Can I make this work from here, please? No. Really? Alright, fine. I find myself dancing to the old tunes. Well, who doesn't like, you know, rocking out to a bit of HP music? It's like you've just gone to a hard rock concert with classical music. Yeah, it's awesome stuff. I mean, the HP music is always good. And for someone who, and I hate to have to say this, has been playing the Deathly Hallows Part 1 recently. It's an awful game. But I have to say though that the main menu song is actually a really good song. It's not Jeremy's Soul, but it is actually a decent piece of music, to be fair. And it might well be the only good thing about the Deathly Hallows Part 1 game. I'm struggling to find anything else that's worth my while. And just so you know, I put myself through torture to record that game for you lot on this channel. Only because I thought that everybody should have access to all of the Harry Potter games on this channel, as we are basically doing that. And Deathly Hallows are the only ones we still haven't done, so yeah, I'm doing them, but don't expect them anytime soon. Oh no. It's going to take a while to get through those two. Because every time I play them, I get so bored playing them. So you will see them eventually, but it's going to take a while.
Do those things in the floor do anything? There's some kind of switch over there.
Halloween. Hello. Hi. There you go. We're all saying hello to each other now. Come on, everyone say hi to each other. Everyone be nice and say hello. That includes you, Barbs. No running off to go and get steak like you did last time. Come on, say hi to everyone in the chat. Be social.
There's some kind of switch over there.
After what Barbs did last time. Unacceptable what Barbs did last time during Quidditch. She just ran off and grabbed the steak. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable behaviour, that. In the middle of a HP stream, just leaving to go and get a giant steak.
Shall we try standing on one of those
I mean,
symbols on the floor?
all credit to you, Barbs. It was definitely a new one for leaving a stream to go and get some steak. Fair play.
Shall we try standing on one of those symbols
Shut
on the floor?
up! I know what I'm doing. Jeez.
Excellent.
Oh, the one thing that they do in this game that drives me nuts is just the constant amount of just complaining or saying the same thing. It's like, I know that they wanted to make sure that players understood what they were doing, but my god, you're going a little bit overboard sometimes with it. Especially when they've literally just said it and then immediately afterwards say the same thing. No, Ron, you're supposed to let it go, mate. There we go. Alright, Hermione's going over there then.
Done something at least.
Really, Hermione? You walk over to the pad, you stand right next to it, but you don't step on it. Are you serious? Come on.
Look, there's a switch over there.
Jeez. Unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. She put all the effort to walk over to that switch and then didn't even stand on it. What is she doing with her life? It's all those books, man. She's reading too many books. Now she's just staring at the pressure pads. What are you doing? I mean, it was like you earlier when you were talking to those other female NPCs in the common room and you just were not making eye contact. What is she doing? Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to leave her to do whatever she's trying to do. Oh, what I haven't got Expelliarmus. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I've got stink pellets. Ah! Oh! That is timing Expelliarmus right there. That was timing. Jeez. Also, why is this book even in here? Has Peeves just like randomly come inside this challenge and just gone, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to dump this book in here now. I could get Ron back again after last time. Well, that's a really good book, isn't it? There's something just about here.
Here. Whoa! Well, that worked. Ron, what's it like in there? Dark. And painful.
Can you see anything?
Yes! And you see me!
He just wanted me to be fat, only eating pudding. I'll have you know that I recommended you 2 very, very nice puddings. It doesn't really matter about the calories that you intake there. It's the fact that they're 2 very nice puddings. Bread and butter pudding and rice pudding. Fantastic puddings. So, yeah, of course I was going to say eat those, because you should be eating them. They're amazing. Ah, Ron's about to be useless. That was like Lego game energy. Yeah, pretty much.
Hermione!
I like the way he always asks for Hermione's help, but just doesn't ever ask for Harry's help. Probably because Harry's so fed up with him going to bed all the time in the previous game that he's just like, I can't be asked to help you, Ron. Just sit there and accept your fate, mate. At this point, you're not perfect. It's like him in the PS1 game, where he's just like standing there behind a load of rocks, laughing and smiling away, going, oh yeah, how convenient that all these rocks have just landed in front of me, so now I don't, you know, have to actually put some effort in and go and fight a snake. I can just stand here. Hey, Harry, have you seen that guy over there? He keeps getting caught by pixies. I think he's up to something. He's done it 3 times now. 3 times. I wouldn't trust him. Don't trust him. I think he's a Death Eater.
I'll see if I can find the Glacier spellbook.
Ron the Death Eater. I can imagine that one. Ron the Death Eater. That'd be fantastic. Like at the Quidditch World Cup. Dad, how high up are we? We'll put it this way. If it it's just like, well, I wasn't expecting that now, was I? Ron killing Lucius Malfoy just like that. It was like Malfoy standing there going, I'll tell my father. Right. Let's go and get a ton of beans and get diabetes. Let's go, Hermione. Getting her daily calories here, as you do. Also, I should probably catch up with the chat because I'm pretty sure somebody else popped in earlier that I missed. Sorry, I'm getting too carried away with one of my favourite Harry Potter games. I really like this game. Oh yes, the Blank King. Hello, by the way. Sorry I missed you a little bit earlier. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here again, as always. Yes, I'm getting distracted by how awesome this game is. I really like this game. I know I've pointed this out a few times, but this is a really good game. So I kind of get a bit engrossed in it when I play it, but it's alright. I will keep an eye on the chat. I promise. I could do it in Quidditch World Cup. I could do it in this.
It's freezing cold.
I mean, there's even less of an excuse really in this one, but whatever. I like the game. It's a good game. What can I say? It's funny, isn't it, how I thought that I probably would have played PS2, Philosopher's Stone, or Chamber of Secrets on stream by now, for you lot. But yet everybody wanted me to play this again. I still haven't streamed those 2 games because everyone just wanted me to play this. It's alright, I promise I will stream those other 2 games. I promise. I know that some people wanted me to stream them, and I know there's been some requests for me to stream Philosopher's Stone PS2. I did say something that I kind of needed to make clear again in this one, I suppose. Depending which game I stream out of those 2, it would be ideal probably to do Philosopher's Stone first and then Chamber, just because for me, whenever I play Chamber of Secrets PS2 and then go and play Philosopher's Stone PS2, I'm just sort of reminded at how much better Chamber of Secrets is than Philosopher's Stone PS2. So then as a result, when I play Philosopher's Stone PS2, I sort of kind of don't really enjoy it as much, so I need to play that one first really before I play Chamber, or else I'm just gonna get bored of it, I think, which would be unfortunate. It's still a decent game, don't get me wrong, it's just when you play it right next to a game that is effectively the same game, just better, yeah, it kind of makes a difference. Also, I'd like to add that the Chamber of Secrets PS2 came out before the Philosopher's Stone PS2, and the Philosopher's Stone PS2 is basically the Chamber of Secrets PS2 with a couple, and I really stress the couple bit, new areas, and like a few different spells, and obviously a different story, like the odd occasional new enemy. But don't get me wrong though, like I really like Hagrid's back garden in that game. It is actually really nice. It's the best part of the game. Also, let me have a look. You what now? I'm American. My name is Van Gilder. You what? I am confused. No, my name is not Van Gilder, and I am not American. I am actually English, but, you know, fair enough. And I'm Alex. Alex, not Van Gilder. Although I will say that I did play recently Van Helsing game on PS2, which was a really fun game. I haven't played that for years. I played that yonks ago when I was really young. It was kind of cool coming back to that. I forgot how much I enjoyed that when I was younger. Maybe I'll cover that on this channel one day. We'll see. Oh, for everyone that's just joined the stream recently, by the way, we are doing 2 different streams today. We'll be doing 2 separate streams. So we're doing this one, which is PS2 Prisoner of Azkaban. And then we're eventually going to stop this, and we're going to do a horror game after this, which is going to be Clive Barker's Undying, which is a childhood game of mine that I played like loads when I was younger. It came out, I think it was 2001 it came out. So it's quite an old game now, but really good game. Probably one of those horror games that's done things in it that I've never really seen done much in other horror games particularly. But it's an underrated horror game, and I think the fact that it was only, you know, released on PC back in the day didn't really help its case, but really good game. So we're going to stream that after this. It will be a separate stream, like I said, so I'll just start up a new stream and we'll go straight into it. But I'm looking forward to doing that. I've wanted to put that game on this channel for a long time now. And some people wanted to see it, actually. Quite a few people have wanted to see it. So, yeah, you're getting your wish. You're going to be seeing Clive Barker's Undying, finally. But also, if you haven't played it, I really do recommend it. It's an awesome horror game, so if you like your horror game, go and play it. You can buy it on GOG now, which is, you know, a very good place for getting old games, and also they get rid of the DRM and stuff, which is fantastic, honestly. Especially with that game, as it's unplayable without that being removed. But yeah, so you can get it on there for like £5 at the moment. It's super cheap, and obviously when it goes on sales, it goes on sale for like basically £1. It's really cheap, so I totally recommend it. Really, really good game. But of course, if you want to stick around and see what it's like when we start up the next stream, like part 2, I guess, stream, then yeah, you can totally take a look at it. See what you think of it. No, let go of it. Thank you. I wanted to say it sounded very Dutch, but your phone didn't want to make it one sentence. Fair play, fair play. The devil fool. The devil fool. We say it with a soft G. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Right. Playing PS2 Philosopher's Stone and forgetting how wait, did I pick up the frog? I guess I did. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, fair enough. Forgetting how stressful they are. Yeah, to be fair, I will say this actually about Philosopher's Stone PS2. It's quite a hard game at points, actually. I would say that it's probably the one game, other than maybe the PS1 version, at points, that really, if you're a young person... What are you staring at, Hermione? If you're a young person, you probably find the game quite difficult. Like, the venomous tentacular beasts in PS2 version and trolls are actually quite tough, to be fair. They are difficult. Look at them both just standing there going, please help me. Jesus. You're alright there, prisoner. Jeez. Oh no, we didn't save, did we? We didn't save. Oh, please come back to life. Please. Oh no. I wonder if we did a resume, would it work? No. Oh no, and we didn't save either. Oh no. Oh please no. Oh, that's a really unfortunate crash. Let's see what we've got. I can't remember if we got any saves that might be even remotely close to that or not. That's gonna be super depressing otherwise though.
EA Games.
Oh no, really? Worst possible time for it to crash. No. Oh no, I should have done a save state. Why didn't I think about doing a save state? I'm an idiot. I didn't do a save state either early on. I should have done that. Damn.
I
Come on,
solemnly
let's see what we
swear
got.
that I am up to no good.
Oh no, that's so annoying. That's actually really annoying. Oh dear. Also got a Belgian in the chat. Nice. I just thought my laptop was crashing. No, it's the game crashing. Please tell me we got a decent save here, please. Oh, to be fair, that's pretty good. You know what? Screw it. It saves us having to start up the entire game all over again. We're going to start from this. So unfortunately we're going to have to skip the ending bit of the Glacius challenge where we fight the boss just because of the crash, which is a bit annoying. But to be fair, the next level straight away after that is the Neville and the Ghoul bit, this bit. So we are pretty good. I mean, you can't get much better than that. I'll take that. I will take this. Yeah, you know what? This'll do. This'll do. Oh, so we found one of the lost items already in this save. Fair enough. Okay, cool. We'll go with that. So for context, basically what we did, well, what we didn't do, but effectively did,
I hope Neville's all
is
right.
we defeated a giant cauldron that shoots fire bombs at us with Hermione's Glacius spell. Finish that, and then go to bed, and then we basically wake up and Neville is trapped with a ghoul while Hermione is in bed with books or something like that. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. I don't know what we've actually got in this save, to be fair. What have we got? I should have a look. Okay, so we got some stink pellets. That's good. We even got some dumb bombs. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, we also have the Wiggenweld potion. Because of course there's Snape's class as well. I forgot about that. So yes, we missed Snape's class as well after Glacius, where Ron, like, basically throws a dumb bomb at Harry, and then Harry needs reviving. Alright, so we missed a little bit, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Wait, 17 out of 20? Jeez. Wow, I was ahead of myself with this save. Alright, fair enough. Oh, we've even done the statue this stuff with Hermione in this. God, old me, you came prepared, mate. It's not even like a quarter of the way through the game. Jeez. I mean, fair play. Fair play, old me. You're doing alright. I'll give old me some credit. Old me really thought hard about trying to prepare early. This is preparing really early. Wow. Fair play. Anyway, we'll just have to go with this. It's fine. I mean, it was either going with this or we start... Oh, wait, we're going to the... What's this one, isn't it? Yeah, it was either doing this or it was basically starting the game again from the beginning. But let's be honest, you don't want to see the whole game from the beginning again, do you? I mean, maybe you do. I could be wrong. Damn sinus. Right.
Did you see his Potter and Weasley?
That felt like not that long ago I just had a fight with you guys. I love it when you get a pumpkin on Hermione's head and you just hear like a male sound effect of just... It just sounds hilarious. I'm going to have to do that on purpose later on just because it's hilarious.
Go on, clear off, Malfoy. We did it!
Yeah, but we've still got to save Neville from the ghoul.
Questions? Barb has questions? What questions do you have, Barb? Please do tell me what questions you have, Barb. I will try and answer them. I'm loving the Hoover there. The pumpkin head fight. Yeah, pretty much. I still get annoyed at the fact that we can't use that spell at all.
Excellent.
In the game, but every other character can use it. It's like, really? It just ruins it. I would love to be able to use that. Think about a Dementor fight. Instead of using Expecto Patronum, you can use like Pumpkin Force or whatever it's called, the spell. Should we just call it Pumpkin Force? But yeah, it would be awesome if you could just like put a pumpkin on a Dementor head.
Good.
That'd be fantastic. And like the final bit was Sirius getting his soul sucked out by a Dementor. Just put a pumpkin on the Dementor's head, just going like... It's like get the Dementor voice for it as well. Oh, that would make a change. Oh god, don't make that sort of sound effect. We've already had one crash in this game today. I don't want to have another. Tell you what, when we get into the room with the ghoul, I will do a save state.
Oops.
Oops, you did that on purpose. Don't give me any of those oops. Standing at the back of the room there, just like, let Harry do all the work. My ears.
Just leave me alone.
Yes, sorry about that. This game has moments where instrument things and that are extremely loud. It's perfectly fine, you'll get used to it. Hello, ghoul. Uh-huh, the old Weasley touch does it again. Wee.
Oh. It's okay. I'm alright. Okay then, you keep him busy.
Keep him busy. Ah! Oh god, yeah, these things. Ah! Rubber ducks. We've got a biplane from World War II trying to attack me. Oh, he's just dive-bombed me. He's kamikazed by a freaking plane from World War II. Alright, there we go. Right, let's do a save state. There we are.
There's got to be something in here I can use.
There. Good. Save state. Right. Good news, everyone. If it breaks, we have a save state. Which is good. So it's very sad that we didn't have that earlier on. Oh well. There's not a lot we can do about it now.
Spell book?
What is this room? This room is a toy room. It's actually Toys R Us. This is their warehouse in the Wizarding world. A warehouse for Toys R Us. That's a good one. Ah. Hello, Boris the cat. Coming in, are ya? So you got a bed, probably, I'm guessing. What else would you be doing?
Doing something.
For all those people that briefly left the stream and then come back, they're going to be sitting here like, wait a minute, I swear he was in the Glaciers challenge. How did he get into this bit of the game so quickly? I mean, isn't there like a whole potion section, a boss fight, all that? They're going to be so confused. Well, I'm sure everyone in the chat can explain it to them.
Oh no,
There's more. When is there not more of something in these games? There's always tons of them. It's like you look at the giant orange snail, and there's just tons of them. Yes, 2 in 1. 2 in 1. I will take that.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Also, yeah, what was your question, Barbs? I never really paid much attention to what it might have been. Mainly because the game crashed, but what was your question? I don't know what it was. Whoa, what the... Jeez, thanks for teleporting me in front of that. Wow, talk about a really quick teleport. It was like, you're meant to be standing on that right now, but you're not there. What are you doing? I can hear Neville getting abused by a ghoul. After dealing with a PS1 ghoul, I mean. Whew. Is it still cold for Hermione? Yeah, well, it was too cold for Hermione. There's no denying that. Until the game was so cold that it crashed. I mean, to be fair. Yeah. I guess the game is pretty cold when it crashes. You know our World War II biplane again? Yeah, a game that I thought about streaming recently for you all because I kind of wouldn't mind playing it again myself is Call of Duty World at War. I would really like to play that game's campaign again. It's a really good campaign. Plus I think it would be quite fun to stream. But to be fair, I wouldn't mind streaming some of the COD campaigns. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War. Hell, maybe even Black Ops 2 or something. It'd be good. I would actually quite like to do it. Alright, let's do it.
Ron, we need your help down here. Okay.
Oh, right. So we could ask him questions about Dutch culture, fair play. Yes, you'd probably be best asking Jasper about that, because I literally know nothing about Dutch culture. So, yes, that would definitely be for the best. Ron slowly walking along as he does. I like the way it was just trying to go to the left again and it couldn't do it because there's a banister on the way.
Blimey!
That's his reaction to a robot exploding after he's killed how many robots now to get to that one? Just blimey. It's alright, Ron, we've got plenty of Bertie bots and every flavour beans. So we'll keep you happy. Wow, he actually doesn't pick up the house points when he's doing the Lumos spell. Interesting. Poor robot. Nah, it's fine. Robots get abused all the time in the wizarding world. Oh look, it's the football from the PS1 version. Ow. Screw you. It's the PS1 version football and you just whack me, you cheeky sod. Get in there. That's what you get for doing that.
Now leave my friends alone. Okay.
Let's get back to the common room. Yes, I may have played this game too many times. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure how many more secrets there is to really go and find in this save. Seemed like I kind of did it all.
Can't we go back to the common room
So
now?
yeah, that's an interesting one. It's fine. This way, I'm almost tempted if we have more problems with this one to stream
Can we go back now,
Chamber of Secrets
please?
PS2 at some point soon, and then come back to this game a little later on. Because that way, then we could have a tiny bit of a break from this game at least before coming back and starting it again. But we'll see. Hopefully, it won't have any more problems. So, have we hit all of these? Can't really see it from here, can I? Just there we go. Yes, we have hit it. Okay, cool. All right, let's go and see
Can we go back
Oh,
Peeves.
now, please?
We like Peeves. Boy, it's Potty Wee Potter. I like your name.
Shouldn't
It
we-
rhymes with so many insulting things. Wee. Wee. Actually, while we're here, I just would like to see what statues I've supposedly found. Where is it? Statue list. So we found that one. Gindeline Omfen. I think that's the guy on the fourth floor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the dude on the fourth floor. Alright, we found them. That's the guy on the second floor, I think it is, something like that. Yes, him. That one we found. Okay, and then you're in the dungeon with the red caps. Cool, and then for these, we got two more. So one will be on the second floor and the other one would be on the fourth floor again. Right, so basically all my stuff can't be done for secret-wise then until basically the end of the game. Alright, cool. Well, not the end of the game, but like a way through it.
We need to find her.
You'll be lucky.
You'll be lucky.
What do you mean, Peeves?
What do you mean, Peeves?
Ashamed, your headship, sir, doesn't want to be seen. So I ran through the landscape on the fourth floor, crying something dreadful. Poor thing.
Did she say who did it?
Oh yes, Professor Head. He got very angry when she wouldn't let him in, you see. Nasty temper he's got, that Sirius Black.
Also, I love everyone's disappointment when the game crashed. They were just like, no, crash. No, I thought my laptop was crashing. Yeah, the feeling.
To that effect, Sir Cadogan will be standing in for the fat lady. Now, I know you're all still very worked up about what's happened, but my advice would be for you all to go to bed.
McGonagall actually looks super young in this game compared to what she looks like in Chamber of Secrets and stuff. That's crazy, actually. She's been using some of that L'Oreal Paris stuff, right? Yeah.
Nice one.
Free wizard card. Are you guys going to play Hogwarts Legacy when it comes out? Yeah, probably. Don't see why not. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, Ron. Where is he? Ron. I bet you I haven't opened up your case yet. I guarantee in this save I wouldn't have done it. If Past Me has done this, Past Me is bright. But I doubt Past Me has done this yet. Let's see. Past Me, have you done this? No, you haven't. But Past Me is why. It's because it doesn't work. Screw you. Or have I done it? Oh wait, no, I have done it. Wait, that's Ron's.
Anyway,
Is
I'm
that Ron's?
tired.
That is Ron's, right? Neville, Dean, books. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Alright. I did do it.
I don't think black would evaporate in here. I think there are charms and stuff that protect the castle from that.
I can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah. It's just like his cover room's been attacked, and it's just Harry going, I can't think of anything else to do. Oh, I love him. Right, well, yeah. Alright, Past Me is smart. Past Me was clever. Also, I'd just like to add that this is the boys' dormitory, and Hermione is just very happily standing in here. Isn't this, like, completely against the rules? PS4, PS5, PC.
The school talked of
It'll be
nothing
PC.
but Sirius Black.
Everything I do is on PC. Even this. Ironically enough.
Magical creatures lesson fast
But yeah,
approaching,
everything's
Harry,
on
Ron,
PC
and
for me.
Hermione's attentions turned to Hagrid.
I'm loving the way Scabbers is still
Hagrid
there.
doesn't have a normal person's view of what's dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get to the class early so that we can give Hagrid some.
Yeah, Hermione just walked
It's his
for a
first
student.
lesson, and he's probably more nervous than we are.
Fair play, Hermione. I didn't know you had the ability to walk through people, but I'll give you credit. We'll just do a save state quickly. Right, I'll give you credit, Hermione. But yeah, PC is what I do everything on. It's just the best and easiest way to do it all. I mean, I'll do some stuff on consoles, of course, but for the most part, it's PC for me now. You know what? Have we gone in here yet and done the thing? I'm sure we have, but I will have a look. Oh, we haven't done this yet. Perfect. Ron, your stinky time is helpful. Stinky time.
Let's get a move on. I've got ancient runes straight after this.
Let's get a move on. Jeez, talk about getting a bit excited about it. Careful, Hermione. There might be another basilisk in this castle. A Dementor basilisk. There you go, Hermione.
Good.
Barb's was like, I'll probably play at PC as well. Barb's coming straight in there with the
Shouldn't we
PC
be
gang.
there by now?
It's the way forward, I'll tell you. The way forward. In fact, to be honest with you, looking at the way the gaming world works now, pretty much everything is basically PC at this point. Even if you have like the modern day consoles, all these games are now coming to PC as well. It's a market is really picking up in PC actually, and it's nice to see because PC has been kind of shafted a fair bit over the years. So it's nice to see that it's now getting the attention it deserves. Although there are definitely improvements to be made with some of these PC ports, as they are a bit broken. When I say a bit, I mean fairly broken in a lot of cases, but it's alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, also, I probably should point this out. I don't actually play these games because I don't particularly enjoy them. I played them on a friend's machine and just never really cared for them. But I'll point it out in case anyone that I know plays these games here. So I saw today that Dark Souls 3 on PC, if you have that game on PC and play it, has got some kind of problem with its exe file on PC, where anyone now, if you play the multiplayer side of that game, can basically inject some code into the exe file, so then they can control your PC and do whatever with it. So I would just advise anyone that has Dark Souls 3 on PC at the moment to probably not play it for the time being. I'm sure that the devs will go and fix it. I mean, I don't really know what those devs are like, because like I said, I don't play their games, but I'm sure they will go and fix it. So yeah, just as a warning to everyone that plays Dark Souls 3 on PC, you're probably best not to do that right now. But they did sort of stress that it was if you had played the multiplayer side of things for Dark Souls 3. I'm guessing it has some kind of multiplayer for it, or maybe on PC there's a mod, I guess, for playing it multiplayer. I'm not sure, but yeah, there you go. Let you all know, in case any of you play Dark Souls 3 on PC, then at least you know now that you need to be careful, because it is dangerous when those sort of things happen, and you really do have to be careful of that. It's the same thing with Titanfall. I don't even know if they fixed Titanfall yet to sort that out, because that's, if they haven't fixed that yet, then that's absolutely ridiculous, because it's just not acceptable. It's one thing having a game break because of some general bugs, but when you have it at a point where people can just go and like input code into the game, which is actually so serious to the point where it can actually harm a person's machine, then yeah, I'm sorry, that's just not acceptable under any circumstances, and that needs a fix immediately, no questioning it. And the fact that they even sometimes get released games like that is just, it's unbelievable, and it's just upsetting, to be honest.
Under those bushes?
It's upsetting, it really is. But anyway, there you go. Anyone that plays Dark Souls 3, you have been warned now. But hopefully everyone that plays that game, if they play it, plays it on like PlayStation or Xbox, where it won't affect you. So there you go. And likewise, in the case of the Titanfall one, I believe all of that is just on PC as well.
A purple carapace.
How much can you play in multiplayer of that game? I honestly don't know. You'd have to look it up. Like I said, I don't play the Dark Souls games, so I don't know. I'm really not a fan of them, particularly. They're just not for me, those games, so... Yeah, I know a lot of people really like the Dark Souls games, though. Quite a bit. Come on. Please. Actually getting some potion ingredients before doing the buckbeak stuff, which is interesting. Yeah, you're probably best asking someone who knows the games well about the whole, how much you can play in multiplayer and stuff for Dark Souls, because they'll know.
It. We have all the purple carapaces we need. My robes are soaking wet.
Thanks for the insight, Ron. Also, Noble? It's Noble, right? I think it says Noble. Sorry if I got that wrong, but Noble, evening. Nice to see you as well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed your message a little bit earlier on. Yeah, alright, Ron. Alright. But yeah, anyhow. Welcome. Oh. The guy trash. That's what you're talking about with the ghost dogs from Chamber of Secrets PS2. It's a guy trash. Yep, I remember them. Yes,
Gee up
if you
there.
went around at night
Neat
time
but
outside
big.
Hogwarts, then
Beautiful, isn't
they would spawn
Now,
along
the
with
first thing
prefects
you gotta
chasing
know
after you,
about
going,
hippogriffs
"Hey, you!"
is they're proud.
That was
You always
awful.
wait for a
Having
hippogriff
both at
to
once.
make the first move. It's polite, see? You walk towards him, and you bow and you wait. If he bows back, you're allowed to touch him. Harry, Ron, Hermione, who wants to go first?
Now, I want to show you all some attention to detail with this game, because if you try and get Ron to go on Buckbeak, Buckbeak does literally hate Ron. So, let's get Ron to have a go.
Ron, I give up now. It's not working for you. Let Harry have a go.
I love that. He's a teacher. He's supposed to be helping students how to do the stuff that he's teaching them, right? And then Ron fails. He's just like, Ron, you're useless. Just give up. You're not worth it. Just don't bother, mate. It's not worth it. Just get a D or a T in the case of Harry Potter for troll in your exam, yeah.
Ron, I give up now. It's not working for you. Let Harry have a go.
I give up now. Oh, I love it.
Stop it, Ron. Let Hermione have a go.
I like the way he says that Hermione have a go. It's just so biased, going, nah, I don't think you deserve it, Ron. Hermione, on the other hand, yeah, you could have a go, or forget about Harry.
Ron, I don't think that's working. Go on, let Harry or Hermione have a try.
No, he's finally acknowledged Harry's existence.
Stop it, Ron. Let Hermione have a go.
Meanwhile, Malfoy gets slightly attacked. Ron is just getting beaten to death at this point. He's having a real rough time. This is just so much fun doing this story.
Let Hermione have a go.
It's like getting caught by Snape in this game. It's just way too much fun doing it. Okay, fine. I'll stop. I will stop. It is way too much fun doing that, though. I love it. It's so entertaining watching a Ron fly into the air and being abused by a creature.
Climb up there, just behind the wing joint.
Ron's just like, oh,
Well done.
I tried.
I expect you'd like to fly him.
Oh.
Right, catch as many as you can. You'll need to give Beaky a bit of a run before he can get airborne. Then just fly at the bats and Beaky
Did
will
I
do
ever
the
do
rest.
a Lego
Go on,
Harry Potter live stream? Yes, I did. Not too long ago, actually. During, we did it during November and December last year. We did Lego HP years 1 to 4. So we actually 100% did that game all the way through on PC. So we've done that. We will do 5 to 7 at some point down the line, but not for a little while yet, but we will do it. But yes, so I have live streamed those. By the way, if you guys ever want to like find any of the live streams I've already done in the past, then you can do so. On my main channel there's an entire playlist dedicated to just live streams. So literally every live stream I've ever done is in there. So if you want to find anything, they're all there. But yes, the most recent Harry Potter games that we've done are Prisoner of Azkaban for the PC, PS1 Philosopher's Stone, PS1 Chamber of Secrets, Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4, and I guess you could sort of call it recent, the Chamber of Secrets PC first person mode for the entire game, which I wanted to do and show people because you know, no one really has seen that before, so I thought I'd do it as a whole live stream. And I wrote down also down in the description of that live stream for anyone that wants to. How did he not grab one? For anyone that wants to do it, then yeah, you can basically figure out how to turn that on in the game for yourselves. And it's definitely a very different experience playing the Chamber of Secrets PC game in first person mode for the whole thing. It's definitely odd. It's quite cool though, I have to say. Technically speaking, you can do it for the Philosopher's Stone, and I believe Prisoner of Azkaban as well on PC, but in the case of Philosopher's Stone, you can only do it inside the map editor, so that's where you like make your own maps, or where they made the maps for the game. You can't make it work within the normal game, which is a bit of a shame. And then as for Prisoner, I don't really remember, but I don't think, again, you can make that one just work in the normal game. I think it's just a map editor. But there you go. Those are the most recent streams we've done for Harry Potter. Otherwise, we've done other streams for Harry Potter, like Order of the Phoenix, Goblet of Fire, Philosopher's Stone PC. Nah, screw it, leave the last bat. You can have the last bat, Hagrid. You need a bit of food. So yeah, quite a lot of games.
I'd say that deserves an A.
There's also not just Harry Potter that we've done loads of different games, of course. Star Wars, all the stuff like that.
Good work.
Give me a go at that thing. This'll be easy. You're not dangerous at all, are you? You ugly great brute.
Malfoy, no!
Ooh.
You're not dying, it's just a scratch.
What game has the best Hogwarts? That is a good question, and a difficult one to answer.
Harry made his way to the Quidditch match, unaware that events that day would take an even worse turn. As the Gryffindor team struggled against the weather, Harry caught sight of a giant black dog high in the stand.
I guess for the general look,
eerie silence
I would
fell
say
across the stadium.
definitely,
familiar
probably
wave of
the
cold
Prisoner of Azkaban PS2. This one, I think for the look, it looks incredible.
Dementors
As for the general exploring around the whole of Hogwarts and stuff, it would probably have to be. Wait, is there another Harry down there? I think there is as well. Yeah, I think the general exploring and that, it would definitely have to be Order of the Phoenix.
Harry slept restlessly in the hospital wing, sinking into dreams full of clammy, rotted hands and petrified cleaning. He could hear voices whispering, but they made no sense whatsoever.
Ron? Quiet! I know where Sirius Black is. He's down in the dungeons.
Like, just thinking about it.
Follow me.
This game's look for Hogwarts is fantastic. I love the inside look and I love the outside look of it. It really is nice. But exploring wise and finding secrets, it lacks outside an awful lot. As for the Order of the Phoenix, it's got the best like exploring for secrets in the whole of Hogwarts, both outside and inside by far, I think, at this point. I will admit that HP6 exploring like is not great just for crests, because the crests are a bit meh and just kind of feel a bit pointless to collect. But I will say that the general environment is expanded upon from Order of the Phoenix, which is really cool, and I like that. So yeah, I don't know really. It's a toss-up between those three, I think. But there's a lot of really good Hogwarts things in this. I actually kind of want to see what happens if Ron dies in this. You know what? I will quickly catch up on the chat and just basically let Ron die, because I actually kind of want to see what happens if Ron dies in this bit. I've never seen what happens.
Such fun. This really is great.
Get me out of here.
You'll be here for hours. You'll never break free.
Yes, number 5 is with the cleaning. You are correct.
Potter will never catch me.
Stop him.
Nah.
Weasley, what can you do?
Yeah, no, the 5th game is the one with all the cleaning.
Stuck up with glue.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
Your friend Potty Potter's in hospital too. I'm having a laugh.
I didn't finish 7. I don't blame you. I would never ever recommend to anyone that they play the Deathly Hallows games, honestly. It's actually painful playing them, to be honest. It really is painful. So when I was younger, when we got the Deathly Hallows games, I never actually finished the first Deathly Hallows game. I got like roughly a quarter of the way through it and then just gave up. And I never played it again until recently because I'm trying to cover it on the channel for you all. Just coming back to it again, I'm like, younger me made the right decision by not playing this. It's not good. And it's just kind of painful for me now to actually persevere through and play it, because it just really isn't fun in any shape or form. It's not a Harry Potter game to me, really. It's not good. It just, there's a lot wrong with it, and it's something that I think that any Harry Potter fan should save themselves and never play. Any sane person that plays games and wants to have fun with them should just play the other Harry Potter games. Honestly, even Lego Harry Potter Creator, you should play that over the Deathly Hallows. Just anything, honestly. They're awful games, the Deathly Hallows games. Part 2 from when I played it years ago as well was also not very good. It was an improvement over 1 and I did finish it, but it's not worth it. I honestly, if you're thinking about playing the Deathly Hallows games just so you played all the Harry Potter games, just don't do it. It's not worth your time. Honestly, go and play Connect Harry Potter. Just go and play that. It's more worth your time playing Connect Harry Potter than it is the Deathly Hallows games. Seriously, just play the freaking Connect game. I can't believe I'm saying that. Go and play Connect Harry Potter instead of 2 mainline entries. That's fantastic. I'm actually saying that. Also, for context of people that have just joined, I'm letting Ron die in this section just because I want to see what actually happens. I'm curious to see if anything does happen. Like, I wonder if it will just end, or whether it will, you know, get me to go and heal him with a Wiggenweld potion or something. And he's about to die with the next hit, I think, so let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Oh, was that it? I thought he might actually, you know, like, need a Wiggenweld potion or something. So what's the point? Oh, come on, we could have had a whole Wiggenweld potion there. Also, I like the way he's basically just covered in Scourge. I think I know why.
Stop him! Your secret's not
Safe
safe now, I mean on the joke.
Need to see your plans go up in smoke.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
Weasley, you're in a state. I may know everything too well. Why are you aiming at that? Leave.
Get him!
You'll never be free. Potter will never catch me.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
Weasley, what can you do? Caught in the middle and stuck up with glue.
You feel guilty for never finishing the series, Bob. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty one bit. If anything, I feel guilty for playing the Deathly Hallows games. Honestly, I do. It's kind of weird. It's like something that I sort of swore I would probably never do again in my life, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah, nah. Just save yourself. Imagine, you know what, here's a good way of looking at it. Imagine the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean being the Deathly Hallows, and it's about to swallow you up and take you to, like, Davy Jones's locker. That's what it feels like playing the Deathly Hallows games. It feels like you go to that locker and you never come back out. And let me tell you, when you've played any of those Deathly Hallows games, and you come and play one of these games again, my God, does it feel nice. Honestly, it feels beautiful just coming and playing one of these games again after playing the Deathly Hallows games. You sit there and you just go, how? What happened? What's going on? Is this real? Is this game I'm playing right now real? Oh God, I've been cursed with this other game so badly. But yeah, nah.
I have to follow Ron.
Oh dear. But that's putting it in a rather fun, extreme way, but it's true. It's really how I feel about those Deathly Hallows games. And it's so depressing to me as well. I would happily play the Goblet of Fire for 24 hours straight rather than play the Deathly Hallows games. Honestly. I would take Goblet of Fire any day. And I know there are some people that say that the Deathly Hallows games are better than Goblet of Fire. I don't know how you can say that. I don't know really how you can even think that. But, yeah, fair enough, I guess. My guess is that the people that say that are probably the people that play Battlefield or COD as pretty much their only games most of the time. Maybe not, but I feel like that's the main people that would say that.
Ron, what are you doing? We can't take on Sirius Black on our own. Come on.
Yes, I was saying actually earlier, Pete, that the Deathly Hallows Part 1's main menu song theme is actually really good. It's like the only thing I like about that game. And I really mean the only thing I like about that game so far. I don't like anything else about it. Like, while playing through it at the moment, I don't like the voice acting in it. I don't like the look of the characters for the most part. I don't enjoy the story. I don't enjoy these random bits where you go off and do random things that make no sense in the story. I don't enjoy the gameplay. I don't enjoy the level design. I don't enjoy the fact that the levels go back on themselves for no reason whatsoever. I don't enjoy the invisibility cloak. It's like a load of Vaseline all over my screen, and then all I get is this some like ASMR of just Harry going the whole entire time. It's very hard to find something to like about that game. Also, I don't like any of the spell casting in it, because I feel like I'm either using a 50 barrack cow, an assault rifle, a grenade launcher, C4, RPG, shotgun as well. Yeah, there's a shotgun one. You know, it's just... it's a lot I don't like about that game. But, other than all of that, which is pretty much the entire game at this point, I will say that I do like the main menu theme. It's good. The main menu theme is definitely good. It's quite catchy, actually. There is only one part of that game I have enjoyed playing so far, and it's the very beginning. And when I say enjoyed, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. It's just the only part of that game so far out of the whole of that game that I have enjoyed. Which is the very beginning bit where you fight on all the broomsticks against the Death Eaters and that, because it's actually got some action to it. And it's kind of interesting. But it's not that interesting. It's also the only bit I enjoy. Out of the gameplay, I guess, wise.
Apologies, Potion. I think we're even now. Perhaps I might mention that I saw Sirius Black drag you off into the night. Good night,
That's one of the best analogies I think I've ever heard. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You couldn't wait to tell someone what Draco was up to. I brought your stuff, including the Marauders map.
PS1 Peeps looks like he wore a Hawaiian shirt. I like it, Fly. I like that. That's a good one. I could totally see that. Totally see it. Anyway, I hope Jasper's still here, because his favourite part's coming up with the red caps. I know how much he likes the red cap police, the twerkers, the farters. These guys, these enemies, literally twerk in your face and then throw fart balls at you. That is literally their entire purpose in this game. It's a very strange purpose. I mean, look at this. They will literally shake their ass at me and throw poo in my face. I'm not making this up. This is literally what they do. This is the extent. Look, he's twerking in my face. He's just throwing a bunch of poo at me. That is the extent of this enemy. And then they just have a baseball bat just to make them, you know, have some kind of attack that involves hurting you. But literally, it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Look at him, he's shaking his ass at me and everything. He's been looking at all of these twerking people all these times. Maybe that's where some of these pop stars got the idea of twerking from. They just came to this game and saw red caps and went, that would be awesome in a music video. I should do that in my music video. That is what I should do.
I wish Hermione were here.
I'm not sure you do wish Hermione was here. Not after that experience, mate. But anyway. Also, I love the way that this is Snape's like storage room down here that he never uses. Why does he have it?
Great.
You were scared of Ron when you played this for the first time. Why were you scared of Ron, Barbs? Was it because he offered you a rice pudding? I mean, I could understand that being quite terrifying. I mean, if I was offered a rice pudding by Ron, I don't know, I might just scream and look the other way. But I can totally understand it. I love the smelly animation that Harry and Ron do. Well, what do you expect them to do? They are getting poo effectively thrown at them.
Here you go. Fetch Hermione.
This is the best part of all the series. If you say so. All we need is like Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball video, just with a red cap instead of Miley Cyrus on the Wrecking Ball. Oh, that'd be different. Oh, I've just got that image in my mind now of a red cap coming in on a Wrecking Ball. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done?
Shh, I think someone's coming.
Don't say that, Harry.
Hermione.
Not after that image that I just got of a Wrecking Ball with a red cap.
What on earth did you come down here for, Harry? You should still be in the hospital wing.
Long story. And one that involves Malfoy and Polyjuice Potion.
Well, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Whoa, what's this camera angle? Hello, Ron. Bit close and personal right now. Are you trying to give me a rice pudding? Oh, I reckon you're trying to give me a rice pudding. Oh, yeah, I'm actually stuck. There we go. Right. Oh, man, that's terrifying. Okay, right. Careful, Hermione. Ron's been he's been doing some
Hermione,
deals with the rice pudding variety at the moment. Very dodgy stuff, I'll have you know. It's a bit like that Star Wars stuff that they like to do. All them bounty hunters with their spice cartels and that. In this case, it's all these bounty hunters like Boba Fett coming along going, I've got the rice pudding jabber. Order, order. Oh my god, I could just imagine it. Just a bounty hunter cartel, like Darth Vader with all those bounty hunters and Empire Strikes Back on the spaceship. Just standing there going, there'll be a prize for anyone that brings back all the rice puddings. But I want them intact. No disintegration of my rice puddings. As you wish. Oh god. How do I come up with this stuff sometimes? My imagination goes too far. It has too much of a broad ability at this point. What can I say? I'm creative. maybe I should create remakes of things just in comedy fashion. Right. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the rice pudding gags, I guess. Meanwhile, you can watch Hermione nearly get killed. This breaches all health and safety rules. I mean, look at this. When was maintenance last done on this bridge? Come on. And look, he's shaking his ass at her, for Christ's sake. It's just, to top it all off, breaks school property and then shakes his ass. I mean, I don't think we really need to say anymore. I think it just sums it up perfectly. No.
Got it! The Reparo spellbook!
No, red caps are not the same creatures from the first two games. Not at all. Red caps are goblins that twerk and throw poo at you. Literally, that is their entire purpose. Anyway, it's fine. You and the rice pudding. Barbs, I would have it no other way. Rice pudding is a very nice pudding, and now a very nice meme, I guess. Barbs, you need to have rice pudding. The fact that you haven't eaten rice pudding yet is just not acceptable. It's disgraceful, really. Same with bread and butter pudding. I'm very disappointed in you. You chose steak instead of a rice pudding and a bread and butter pudding. I'm very upset. You've upset the streamer, Barbs. This is not good. It's quite cool how you could just give a student a casual shower in the middle of like a dirty old sewer dungeon. See, if that was Ron right now, Ron would just be going, "Oh, my robes are all wet," as he does. I have to admit though, while I am memeing like hell at this entire area for the red caps and stuff, it is a really awesome looking area. I mean, this does look truly well made. Just for the whole environment design of a cool little village idea down in the dungeons. I love it. It's like Snape's just given a random sort of part of the dungeons to a load of creatures, specifically redcaps really, to let them live somewhere, and just goes, yeah, you just chill out down here, just stay out of my storage room if possible, and that'll be that. I mean, fair play to the guy. Considering he's busy coughing in people's faces all the time when he catches them, you know, you gotta give him some credit. Also, I think that this red cap building is slightly out of order. I mean, the door is all boarded up, so it's not looking too good.
Did you find anything? Brilliant!
Brilliant!
Can he reach that switch?
It's
and
not
get us
like
out of
I
here?
can do anything right now, but brilliant. I like the way they're in the ready pose for attacking.
I hope this means we can all get out of here now.
Nah, I'm afraid not, Ron. This means that now we can talk about more rice pudding. Anyway, we need Lumos. Lumos Maxima. Oh, I see we have an imposter in the chat with Vom Reds. There's been a lot of those around since like November now. They're all over the place. There's so many of them. There's just a ton of bot accounts that exist. Gotta love bot accounts that just exist to basically piss you off. Oh well, that's fine. They can chill out and do what they do, which is nothing, and sit there posting random stuff in a chat.
Great.
What more can you do? They will never understand the true feeling of getting a rice pudding.
Sorry.
Love that. Just wants to get a casual little bit of abuse on Ron there at the end. Just while defeating the red cap, he's like, a cutscene's about to happen now. I can just quickly attack Ron, and he can do nothing about it. He can't jump out of the way or anything. Also, while we're here, we'll just do a quick save. There we go. We need a rice pudding emoji. We'll see. Maybe. Got to figure out how to get the animations to work first.
Red caps!
Yo, yo. This red cap's been listening to DJ Hero a lot. He's just like, another one bites the dust. Yeah, come on, get it down now. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, get it on. Another one bites the dust. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the. Sorry. If you play DJ Hero, you might understand what I'm getting at, because that's basically how the songs go. But I will confess that the one thing I loved about DJ Hero was the rewind feature. It was so cool. You could just interrupt an entire song by just going into rewind. Rewind feature was awesome. I love that about DJ Hero. It's like playing a random song. I'm trying to think of what song I really liked that did that. It was like Day and Night. That was always a good one where you had like Day and Night. And then it followed it by boom, boom, bow. Day and night. Boom, boom. Day and night. Boom, 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 boom. They had some reasonable mixes of certain songs and that, to be fair. I will give them that with DJ Hero. I will admit that DJ Hero 2 had much better songs than DJ Hero 1, but, yeah. Also, in the recent time period of DJ Hero, I guess, I managed to pick up DJ Hero 1, 2, and the turntable for £3. Yeah, a whooping £3. I got that back at uni. That was hilarious. I distinctly remember that. I went to CEX, and I was like, because we wanted to play it at uni, right, just for a bit of fun, as well as Guitar Hero. So I went in and just went, "Have you guys got DJ Hero?" And then the person at the desk went, "Yeah, I'll give you the turntable and the game for, you know, like £3. This was just DJ Hero 2 I was trying to pick up. I didn't care about 1 at that point. So I was like, £3? Yeah, done. And then at the end, some other guy came over and went, "We've got like 51 copies of DJ Hero 1 we want to throw in the bin here. Do you want DJ Hero 1 for free as well?" I was like, might as well. Yeah, God. So I got DJ Hero 1 for free, and it was brand new, I might add. It was a brand new mint copy of it. And DJ Hero 2, and also the turntable.
Thanks, Hermione.
It's like,
you really saved
solid
us.
deal.
Oh, I've just remembered. We still haven't got any Graphorn Horn for Snape's potions class tomorrow.
Hermione?
Boom, boom, boom.
Where did you... Draco.
He dropped it.
Ron, you're amazing.
You actually did something for once, Ron.
Everyone here?
Remarkable.
Let's all turn in. I'm worn out and I really could do with a good sleep.
If you had the chance to work on a AAA Harry Potter game as a developer, what kind of a game would you make? Remakes of previous games are also allowed. Oh, you've just made it impossible to do that. Oh, how could you, Pete? How could you include remakes of things as well? Oh no. Right, so I guess if I wanted to work on a Harry Potter game as a developer, it would be the Chamber of Secrets PC game as a kind of remaster remake. I would probably want to effectively remaster that game, but also put in a lot of the cut content from it as well, like put it back in, get some of the spells that were cut from it and stuff as well. I think that would be the game I'd want to do, although equally, in some ways, I would love to be a developer that would be involved with sort of remastering / remaking the entire mainline Harry Potter series. That'd be awesome, actually, to be involved with something like that. When I say remaster slash remake, I mean a lot of the older games, they don't need remakes, they just need remasters, because there's really nothing wrong with them, so you could probably just leave them as they are. I mean, you could add in content, of course, by all means. That's not really remaking it, though, that's just adding in stuff. But yeah, I think they could just be remastered. See, like this game, for example, could just be remastered, just add in a few extra bits here and there, and you're all good. But then as for the games, basically from Goblet of Fire onwards, I personally think they need remakes. I especially think that Goblet of Fire and the 2 Deathly Hallows games desperately need remakes.
I can't think of anything
If
else
you were
to
to
do.
bring back this series by today's standards and do like a full new re-release of these games, if you like, you could not.
You really should go and see Fred and George.
Yeah, you could not remaster and get away with it for Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows games. You just couldn't do it. No one would like it. No one would even touch it. So, yeah, you would have to remake those games. I think out of the later on games, the game you could get away with doing a remaster of is Order of the Phoenix. But again, even with that, I would say that that kind of deserves a remake in its own right. Like, there's a lot that's good about Order of the Phoenix. That's fine. But there's a lot of things with that game that you could do to improve it. It really is. And there's also a lot that you could do with the story of it, just to make it more interesting. Just do more, really. That's all that matters. It's just more. I mean, the problem with that game is it's so short and there's just not a lot in it.
I want to turn
You
in.
could do so much more to make it more impressive. HP 6 to me just needs a full. I mean, the environment and that of HP 6 is fine, but everything else about it just needs a redo. It's a mess. I'm sorry, that game is a mess.
How about we go and see Fred and George?
But yeah, I think, honestly, if I had to work on one game specifically, it would be HP2 PC. Remaster with some additional stuff and like cut content put back in. That would be it for me.
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Yeah, literally. What I was just saying, Harry Potter Remake Collection, years 1 to 7, basically. Yeah, pretty much. It would be not quite a remake collection, but getting there. Also, what I would do as well if I had the chance to do the whole series is I would include all the different versions of Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban in that collection on all different platforms as well. So, like this version, for example, you'd be able to play on PC as well as PlayStation and Xbox, and I guess the Switch. So yeah, that would be how I would do it. Right. Anyway, yeah, we'll go now.
Odds bodikins.
I know I am, but what
It looks like you're doing a cheat. No, I'm not doing a cheat. It's just Hermione doing some really awesome gymnastics. This is what she does in her spare time when she's not studying. She just goes like this and, you know, she's like having a great time. Showing Ron how it's done. It's like, Ron, this is how you dodge. All these books you've been hit by in this game, this is what you do. Almost looks like she's trying to do an Irish tap dance at points. Let's go. I've never tried this before. Let's try talking to someone while walking to them like this. Imagine if you were approached by someone just doing this towards you. You'd be like, I think we need to call the mental brigade.
Aren't you really tired?
Wow.
I don't know what to do.
Insulting.
I think it's time to turn in.
Insulting. You know what? You're getting Pendo for that. Or you are lucky that you are see-through.
What Draco did was really awful. Deceiving someone with polyjuice potion. I can't imagine doing that, can you?
But how do you know about that?
I want to turn in.
You weren't around during that time period. How the hell do you know about this? This has completely come out of the blue, how you know that.
Aren't you really tired?
That is so insulting. It's ridiculous the way she says that. Oh, you are so lucky you are see-through. Right. Let's go. Gymnastics up the stairs. This is actually quite fun playing a game like this. Ah. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, damn, I've gone to the wrong dormitory, of course. Whoops. Okay. Okay, right. We'll figure this out. Go on, door. Yes! Ah, thank God they made it so you could open doors backwards. I promise you we won't play the whole game like this. I'm just having a bit of fun on this bit. Right, let's go. I can't believe I actually went to the wrong dormitory. Oh, come on. No, in front of the door handle. There we are. Go on. Yes. But yes, Hermione does belong in Smash Bros. It's obvious. I mean, look at her skills. They are just incredible. You can't compete, really. Now, just for your information, Barbs, this is the skills that you obtain when you eat rice pudding.
I'm really tired.
This ability that Hermione has right here, this is rice pudding ability. No, not away from the door, to the door. Anyway, Hermione has now entered the boys' dorm and is going to go to bed. So, this is perfectly normal. Sorry about this, Ron. Poor Ron.
Winter came to Hogwarts. The sky lightened to a dazzling opaline white, and the muddy grounds were hidden beneath a blanket of soft snow.
Aren't you really
Inside the castle,
tired?
There was a buzz of Christmas in the air, marred only by worries over Professor Snape's imminent potions class.
Well, we got the Graphorn horn, but last time I checked, we were still missing some of the other ingredients.
We better go and find them before we go to Snape's class then.
Really? What else was I gonna do? Just not go and find it all? I mean, that's very possible. Where are you? Where's the person that insulted me? You've despawned. You are lucky. Very, very, very lucky that you have despawned.
Shall we go and see Hagrid?
Actually, I wonder if she's in the girls' dormitory. Why is Hermione no longer jumping? Hermione, have you run out of rice pudding energy? She's run out of rice pudding energy. Oh no. Yes, indeed. Have sports in the morning. Nice. Nice VS. Well, I assume that you're going to be possibly playing Quidditch. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, thanks for stopping by the stream, VS. It was nice having you here, and hopefully we'll see you again in another one very soon. Oh, the insulter is not here. Oh my god, what was that move?
I heard Draco Malfoy talking about the hippogriff that bit him. There's going to be trouble.
What? This is a great position. What is this? Why does she hold a wand like that while in this position? It's ridiculously strange.
Have you collected many Bertie Bott's beans? You've just got to explore a bit to find them.
Oh, this looks so strange. Right. Badminton. I see. It's actually a good sport, badminton, I'll have you all know. I used to play that a fair bit when I was younger. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Well, enjoy your badminton, and we'll see you, I guess, potentially in the future. Thanks for stopping by either way. Badminton's a lot of fun. But unless you play badminton like Hermione by just doing sick dodge moves, then it's just not the same.
You know, I do wish Sirius Black was after Malfoy instead of you, Harry.
Ron!
Anyway, just getting in the realm of the world of Jeremy Soule.
Shall we go and see Hagrid?
Nah, we don't need to see Hagrid. What we need is potion ingredients. In fact, I think we only need 2 pieces of potion ingredients. Maybe just one, I can't remember. But anyway, It's a shame about not being able to get some really cool potion ingredients. You know, if you've got to put in a Wiggenwell potion, something like a bread and butter pudding, that'd be pretty cool. God, you could bring yourself back to life with bread and butter pudding. It's a bit like Minecraft at this point. Just eat a random cake and you're all good to go. Who says you need to eat proper food in life to stay alive when you can just eat a cake? Cake keeps you alive in this realm. Ah, the beauty that Minecraft teaches people. Just eat a cake and you're all good. Get eaten by a zombie? No worries, eat a cake. Get shot by a skeleton? No problem, eat a cake. Get blown up by a creeper? Basically, probably have your arm blown off. No problem, just eat a cake. That is the way you solve problems. Oh, you gotta love the determination of cake in Minecraft. It is like one of the best pieces of food you can get in that game as well. Oh yes, the snow. Oh, snow is cool. Snow is life.
Do you think Scabbers has been looking ill lately?
No offense, Ron, but Scabbers didn't look that healthy to begin with.
Snow.
Maybe I should change his diet or something.
You could try.
Snow.
But I can't see it's going to do much for him, to be honest.
Lots of snow. I like snow. Celebration snow turning camera. I don't even know how I am still actually physically moving forward while doing this, but I am achieving it somehow, and I'm kind of impressed. This is actually really impressive. I'm sure I'm making everyone want to vomit right now. If you vomit, then I do apologise. But I'm trying a challenge here, and it's actually working out quite well. Oh yeah! Actually, screw that challenge. We've got this to do.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
It's like Pingu the penguin.
Leave me alone!
Oh, I love the sound effect you get from Hagrid.
Leave me alone!
It's fantastic.
Leave me alone! Stop it! Leave me alone!
Where do we find...
Meanwhile, Hagrid is going... It's just like some kind of alien thing. Oh, it's fantastic stuff. I love it. Oh, I like the way when looking at my camera right now, Boris the cat really blends in with my bedding. You almost can't see him. You can just about see him. Let's see if anyone can figure out that there is a cat behind me. See if you can see my cat. Billywig! Ow, Buckbeak's face has just been sawn off. What do I think of VTubers? Never really thought about them, to be honest. I don't know, really. I guess they do their thing. Good for them. That's really all I have to say about it, really, with VTubers. I literally just have no really thing. I just don't have anything particularly to say about them. I just don't really care for it. Not really my thing, so there you go. But I know that they are a somewhat popular thing. And yeah, well, fair play to them. It's what they want to do. Let them do what they want to do, I guess. Oh, come on, you caught that. Hagrid dies by freezing. OG's whiplash. Yes, I probably made half the viewers vomit from from that amazing camera turning. So, if you have thrown up right now, then congratulations. If you haven't thrown up yet, what are you doing with your life? But yes, Chili Hagrid is, you know, pretty awesome Hagrid, because Chili Hagrid is a Hagrid that makes weird noises. Oh, this game has some great noises from characters, especially when you get something like Snape. I do really love Snape with his cough. It's just like one of the best things ever. Just Snape going. Does Buckbeak do anything other than lag the game badly? No. Nope. Alright. Well, that was a bit boring. You disappoint me, Buckbeak.
This is where we can get fire seeds.
Really? Oh, stating the obvious, Hermione.
Seed.
It's not like it was right in front of you on fire.
Fire seeds we need.
And also, how is it on fire? It's freezing cold outside. Dumbledore. Oh my god, that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. I mean, to be fair, you would never lose with that many points. Also, for people that have never seen this before, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2 has a beautiful Easter egg in it, which is an Easter egg to the Chamber of Secrets PS2 game, and it's fantastic, and it's right here. This entire section I will run with Buckbeak. So this whole area here is the Quidditch training area, basically, that you get from you know, the training sections with Madam Hooch. That's all of that area right there. You can even see the tunnel right there as well. And if you go through the tunnel, you even have the courtyard area. Granted, it's got a fountain in it in this one, but there you go. It's the same area from the PS2 version. And then when you come out here, you've got that classic design with the outside of the Great Hall bit. And they even kept the door. Look, the door's right there, man. It's right there. And it's beautiful stuff, man. I love it. A beautiful nod to the PS2 Chamber of Secrets. And it makes me so happy to see it. But so many people would miss that. So many. I used to like landing Buckbeak on small parts of the roof. Yeah, it's pretty cool when you can do that with Buckbeak. It's also cool when you could do it as well with like the broom and stuff too. Also, I never I never responded back to Fly, like reading what he said. Let me see again what he said. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I've been thinking about them lately and wonder how they got so popular. I mean, I don't know really. I guess you could ask the same question about many things in life. How did it get so popular? The answer is, don't know. I don't know how they got so popular, but they did. Just how it is, really. Also, a VR game where you could fly around Hogwarts on a hippogriff with Jeremy Soul's music playing would be awesome. I mean, yeah, probably be quite cool. Also, the last time Barbs spoke, she got whiplash. So everyone just say "Rip Barb," just to let her know that everyone's thinking about her whiplash. After all, whiplash hurts. Believe me, I know, I've heard it. It hurts.
You're asking for it! Hey! Stop it! We really should be going.
Actually, I've never done it with these guys before. What happens when you do it then?
Get away!
Oh no, we've got a female Snape.
Stop it!
She just coughs. Is that all she does? She just coughs. Oh no, we've literally got a female Snape. Just they couldn't get the voice actress back to do the lines for it, so they just went, just cough.
And as you can see,
combine to form the antidote to uncommon poisons, which can be administered to cure such things as the venomous bite of a doxy. Now, I would like you to gather together the following ingredients in time for our next lesson. Flying seahorses, doxy eggs, toasted dragonfly thoraxes, and
rice pudding.
Fairy wings.
Nice. He said rice pudding
We
for
will be
once.
using these ingredients to make the girding potion. Class dismissed.
Ah, good to see people are concerned and have said rip Barb. Just to, just to let her know that they do think about her whiplash.
I have ancient runes next. You two go to Charms. I'll meet you there.
What is she on about? I've heard it too many times.
don't like
HPA
it down
Potter,
here.
welcome
Can
to
we
the stream.
go?
Nice to see you here. You wanted to ask me something. Interesting. You can ask me something all you like. I will probably answer. Also, Farron has arrived, and I see that the Black Love Heart has arrived.
let's get
Uh-oh.
going, shall we?
The emojis have begun. I repeat, the emojis have begun. Oh no. After what's happened in the previous live streams, we know what emojis popping up means. It means things go out of control. I mean, if Harley Quinn was here right now, the emojis would be seriously out of control. So there we go. Anyway, I was playing SP Shattered Dim. It's an interesting way of saying Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. On PC today. I'm impressed you managed to get it to work on PC. So, you know what? Because of how much of a pain that game is to get working on PC, I'm going to do this for you. Seriously, you deserve a clap for that, because literally it's horrendous to get working on PC. And actually, all of the Spider-Man games to get working on PC is horrendous. So, yeah. Congratulations, first of all. Do you know any fix or something like that for, was it the frame rate is terrible? Yes. Yes. The frame rate for Shattered Dimensions, I remember that being a pain.
We should go to the second floor.
Okay, so I guess my first question to you then, HBA Potter, is when you play Shattered Dimensions on PC, could you actually change any of the settings within the main menu of the game without the game crashing? And that's things like changing resolution, changing like quality of the graphics, etc. Could you do that without the game crashing, or did the game crash? Because that will determine pretty much everything. Lol, them emojis. Yeah, them emojis, alright. By the way, HP3 PS2 version is my favourite HP game. Well, you know what? I like that. I have respect
What are
for
we doing
you.
hanging around here?
I was going to say, has Harley Quinn been here? Not yet, but you never know. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Basically, if you see a lot of emojis pop up or some very weird things being said in the chat, the likelihood is Harley Quinn has appeared. It's kind of just how it goes at this point.
We need to be on the second floor.
Yeah, alright, I get the idea. Jeez. All he ever does is just have a go at me. You're literally, the AI in this game is so abusive to the player. Oh god. Right. Yes, I can. Game data crashes. You know what, mate? You're already doing better than I could do with the game. Yeah, my version is the Steam version as well. I was lucky to buy that before they took it down from Steam. Literally, they put it up on the store. I'll tell everyone about this actually before I tell you how to fix frame rate on it. So, for those of you that don't know, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions was never on Steam, like, to start with. It was just released on PC via the disc. And then they decided, Activision, to put it on Steam. And they put it on Steam for literally a month before they lost the rights to, you know, making Spider-Man games. So everyone was really excited it went on Steam. It released on Steam in a broken state, so it didn't work. And then, guess what? They fix it, they patch it 2 days before they took it down from the Steam storefront even. 2 days before they took it down. It's just like, really? Anyway, I'm glad I managed to buy that before they took it off the store. I mean, kind of what I do these days, and what I did in the past, actually around sort of the time of, I guess, the Deathly Hallows, is any licensed game, just buy it. Literally just buy it, because it will get to the point where you won't be able to buy them anymore. And we're already at that point now with things like these games, the Harry Potters and that. It's difficult to obtain them, and it's difficult to play them. So yes, seriously, just do it while you have the chance. If they're on a store, just buy them. It's worth your while. But yeah, anyway, to fix the frame rate, this is something that will be the same for you as it is for me, probably. I assume that your graphics card that you're using on your PC is an NVIDIA graphics card like mine. Although the fact that you could change the settings on the menu and it didn't crash on you is quite interesting, actually, because that kind of means to me that either you're really lucky or you have an AMD graphics card. Actually, do you have an AMD graphics card or do you have an NVIDIA graphics card?
Shouldn't we be there by now?
Which graphics do I prefer? Prisoner of Azkaban PS2 or Prisoner of Azkaban PC? This game by far. PS2 version. No competition. This version. Even the faces are there. Ah, that's why you can change the settings on the game. Makes perfect sense now. You have an AMD graphics card. Yes, I know that with Shattered Dimensions you can change the settings on Steam. And also disc version with AMD graphics cards. So you're very lucky. If you're an NVIDIA graphics card user like me, you have to go into the registry to change all the settings. Yeah, I know. Extreme, right? You have to go into the freaking registry. It's ridiculous. So unless you have some serious skill knowing how registry is all written and works, then yeah, it's pretty horrendous to figure it out. But anyway, yes, that's how I sorted it out on PC, but God help me, it was a pain in the arse. Anyway, yes, so to sort out the frame rate for me, and I assume it would work the same for AMD, really but I don't use AMD, so I'm not 100% certain. But for NVIDIA, what you do is you open up the control panel for NVIDIA, you then add the game, so Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, or I think it's called SPD EXE, something like that. You find the EXE of the game, basically, you add it in, and then you go down to where it has frame rate, and then you change the frame rate so that it's on, rather than use the default program settings, and then set that to be at 60 frames, and then you're all good. The other thing, if it still has trouble, although I did this through the registry in my case, but I assume you could do it again on AMD, is you turn off VSync. So in AMD control panel, I assume that you would be able to add the EXE for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and then from within there you should be able to turn off VSync and also set a specific frame rate, in this case 60. Like I said, I don't use AMD, so I don't actually know if that definitely can be done or not, but I assume you can. Anyway, there you go.
Which is why the Carpe Retractum spell is useful. It allows you to seize and pull objects within your direct line of sight towards you.
Sorry.
Miss Granger, would you be so kind as to bring Harry and Ron to the front with you? It's your turn to retrieve the Carpe Retractum spellbook.
Nonsense? What's nonsense? What, you mean trying to sort it out inside the AMD control panel? Is that what you meant? I assume that's what you meant. See, if you had a Nvidia, you know, graphics card, I could literally direct you right now with the control panel for that immediately. It'd be literally no trouble. Unfortunately, because I've never seen an AMD control panel, I just don't have that ability to really give you an answer for that one. All I can tell you is what I would do with Nvidia's control panel and just sort of go, yeah, do that with AMD and hopefully you'll be alright. But I assume that's what you meant, that you gave up on AMD's control panel because it was too complicated, which is fair enough. But yeah, that's how you would sort it out, and that would be the only way you would sort it out, I'm afraid. And yes, the ultimate Spider-Man stuff would be the most laggy. Easily, because it's got the most going on in it. I have James Bond Bloodstain on a disc, but it doesn't run on Windows 10 for me. Yeah, that's because of Games for Windows Live. So here's the thing, and it's quite important to get this across actually. Technically speaking, you can still get that game to work, but, and this is a big but, you have to find a very specific version of the Games for Windows Live application to use. So then basically that one will allow you to play Games for Windows Live games. However, I will add that Games for Windows Live is extremely broken now because Microsoft have stopped supporting it, so it's got a lot of issues and it's just a buggy mess. So
Ready?
I wouldn't really bother if I were you trying to get Bloodstone to work on PC. You're better off playing that on Xbox or PlayStation. Seriously, I mean that. I mean, I have Quantum of Solace, right, on PC, and I know that has Games for Windows Live and no longer works. And yeah, it's just, it's not worth trying to get it to work. And especially now that Microsoft have also been pushing even more to get rid of Games for Windows Live, which is why you've got companies like Capcom, who I announced recently, like not too long ago in November actually, who are removing Games for Windows Live from the rest of their games that still have it. So like Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City, which I'm so glad they're finally doing that, especially as it's an online game that needs it removed, so you can actually play the online with people properly, as well as the Lost Planet games. So yeah, if you've got companies that are actually removing it from their games, then you're fine. But unfortunately, in the case of something like James Bond, that will never get removed because it's a licensed game. Activision holds no rights to develop those games or touch them any longer, and of course nobody else is going to do anything with them. So unfortunately, they will stay broken forever. I know. In fact, the only way I think you could even remotely get those to work anymore would be if someone made like a cracked version of it, I guess, without Games for Windows Live. That'd be like the only possible way I could think of those actually working properly.
Hey, Hermione, that space looks about the right size
Unfortunately, so yeah, there you go, Pete. I'm afraid that there are certain games on PC that are somewhat fixable, but not really worth fixing in the end, I hate to say. Personally, I didn't mind James Bond Bloodstain, but I wasn't a massive fan of it. It was okay, but I prefer Quantum of Solace to Bloodstone. The graphics are legend. They are indeed. No worries. I'm glad I could somewhat help you, HPA Potter. I do try to help out when I can, but of course, if it's to do with a graphics card that I don't use or own, then it's a little bit challenging for me to help out. I obviously sort of try and explain what I would do with my graphics card and how you might be able to do it with yours, but it kind of ends up being that you have to rely a little bit on you know, everyone else to sort of figure it out a little bit. I could only do so much, but of course I like to help out when I can. But if you can find it in the AMD control panel, then, you know, that would be your answer, basically, for that game. You're not going to find any other answer, I'm afraid, though. You're lucky, to be fair, that you can even play that game and actually change your options within the game. Because, like I said, if you're an NVIDIA graphics card user, and this goes for all of the Spider-Man games on PC, I might add, the only way you can change the options is in the registry, which is, like, insane. So, yeah. Stop attacking me when I'm trying to turn around. Thank you. There he is, Mr. Twerker on his own. Throwing a poo ball at me. Anyway. Does everything have a yellow tinge? Yes, it does, because it's meant to. That's what the general challenge looks like. But there you go. Sorry, Canadian Hermione. By the way, everyone, Barbs has got whiplash, just so you know. We did say rip Barbs earlier due to the very unfortunate incidents that made Barbs get whiplash. She is now gravely injured as a result of this. So the only way that you will be able to help her, of course, is by saying rip Barbs. So, if you want to help Barbs, just say rip Barbs. And believe me, she will appreciate it. Alternatively, you could offer her a rice pudding as well. She really likes rice pudding. Oh, what the hell are you doing there, Hermione? I'm stuck. Thank you. No, don't aim at that. Aim at that. Yeah, alright, I'll help you with your antidote. Also, to answer your question from earlier, sorry I didn't see it. HPA Potter. Am I playing this on the emulator? Yes. Yes, I am. Because it's the best way to play these games now, so that they run well, and you can get them in 4K, of course, and things. And obviously, if you have a 4K display in that, then of course you're going to want to play them like that. So yeah, yes, I am. Ow. You wish you could play these games in real life in the flesh. I'm not sure you do. It'd be like being in a jigsaw puzzle from Saw. Not a good idea. Also, I noticed that nobody came back with an answer as to whether they could see my cat or not inside my camera. Let's see if anyone can or not. Can you see my cat in my camera? If you can, put a 1. Too bad companies do a really lousy job at preventing their old... preserving, sorry, not preventing. Preserving their old games. I mean... It's a difficult one, really, because in the case of something like James Bond Bloodstone, right, which you're talking about with Games Windows Live, obviously, Pete, the thing about that is it's not really anything to do with Activision so much, or the company that made it. Because you've got to remember it like this. First of all, Activision obviously probably would go and sort it out. I know they would, because they would want to make money from it. But by the time that Games Windows Live had stopped being supported in that, Activision had lost the rights to James Bond, meaning that they were not allowed to do anything with those games anymore. So they couldn't go and repair them even if they wanted to now.
Water!
But in the case of like actually what broke that game, it's Games for Windows Live, right? It's the application, and unfortunately Games for Windows Live is entirely down to our lovely friends Microsoft, who made that and didn't do a very good job of making it, let's be real. And as a result, they then decided, yeah, we should just get rid of it. And really, what, in my opinion, this is how it should be. In my view, Microsoft should be the ones that remove Games for Windows Live from all of those games. That is how it should be, in my view, because it's their client. It is their job, in my opinion, to sort that out. But, of course, they're not the ones that sort it out. It's the companies that have to sort it out, who own those games. And yeah, in the end, in the case of the James Bond games, I don't blame Activision or the other companies, really. I blame Microsoft, actually, for that one.
Wow, that was tricky.
Because it's their fault.
I need to help Harry and Ron.
It's entirely their fault. If Games Windows Live wasn't on James Bond Bloodstone and that, there'd be nothing wrong with that game. That game would work perfectly on PC, actually. Literally fine. So, yeah. It's entirely Microsoft's fault, that one. But, you know, it's the way it is. But in the case of certain games, I do have to agree that companies definitely could have done a better job at making the games work better. I mean, a great example of that is Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Rings PC port. I mean, it's actually terrible. The fact that you have to do so much to get that game to even run anymore, let alone make it so it can do all the other things on PC, is just absurd, really. It should have never been like that in the first place. Not at all. And I mean, when it released back in the day, Fellowship of the Ring on PC, it had loads of issues. Sound problems, graphics problems, launching problems. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, in regards to that game, as I've already got in the pinned comment actually with Fellowship of the Ring, I have got my guide on how to fix that game linked there. So, you know, if you want to either fix it and play it yourselves, or if you want to see how to fix that game, then yeah, well, there you go. There you go. What are those hooded creatures called? They're called red caps. Boris is camouflaged. I can't find him. It's like, where's Wally? Did you hear that, Boris? You're camouflaged, mate. Well, there you go. I like that. Oh wait, I can see him cleaning himself. Yep. Indeed. He is cleaning himself. And will probably straight away after that go back to bed. Because at the moment, all he does is sleep. He will get up to go eat food, go pretty much for a pee, and then go back to bed.
Good.
That is the life story of Boris. Fair play to him, you know, he's just trying to relax.
Wicked!
Bill Gates has left the chat. It's not even Bill Gates' fault. Games Windows Live and stuff happened way after he was around with Microsoft and things. So, yeah, it's not his fault. I mean, Bill Gates wasn't even really around for Xbox. I'm trying to think what he was even around for. I think he was just around for the first Xbox, and that was about it. He might have made it to the start of the 360 or like 360's development, but I don't think so. I think he was literally just about for the very first OG Xbox, and that was it. So yeah.
Hang on. Oh no! I'm fine. Just find a way to get me out of here.
I see a cat. It's Boris Snow White. He is a white cat with ginger on him. Yes. Yes, Barbs, you didn't type 1 in the chat. So you didn't actually see Boris. Only Farron did. Oh well, good try though, Barbs. Good try. It's that whiplash, you know, it's just it's taking you out so badly. If you'd just eaten a rice pudding, it would have solved all your issues. Boris is my spirit animal. Did you say so? Nice one, Barbs. I'm sure Professor Flickwood would give you 50 house points. Oh no. That was really well done, Barbs. I'm sure Professor Flickwood would have to award you 50 house points for that one. No, don't hit me while I'm doing the aiming. No, aim at the... Fine, don't aim at the farting animal. Kill it. Yes, killing creatures in Harry Potter is the way forward. Newt Scamander would be very happy. I see there's a load of theories that Newt Scamander is the one that actually gave Aragog to Hagrid now. Which would be intriguing. Newt wanted school kids in Hogwarts to be killed by Aragog all along. Probably Newt that put the basilisk inside the Chamber of Secrets, not actually the heir of Slytherin, Salazar Slytherin and stuff. It was just Newt. You have to try and draw a complicated symbol. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh well. Burn. No, don't run away. I want you to burn. You need to burn. It's the only way forward for you. Turn on the fire, turn on the fire. We make them all out front. Ron is gonna get done with the Lumos on a Sunday. Oh boy, Hinky Puffs. Yeah, boy. Well, actually, no, correction. You've got to do it in the way the DJs do it. Yeah, boy. Good old DJ Hero sound effect that you could get on all the songs for no apparent reason at points. So you could just randomly spam sound effects. You could just spam the sound effect of just the thing going, yeah, boy. But you could also spam it to the point where it would just go, yeah, like that constantly. It was like, okay, this is a bit of a weird feature, but fair play. For some reason that got you a lot more score as well. Maybe I'm just not in tune with the world of how DJing works, but I'm pretty sure DJs don't just randomly spam things just constantly for the sake of spamming them. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, boy. Bring the noise. Now freeze, how low do you go? Down, Betsy, now it's getting to the incredible. Inseparable machine. By the way, guys, after this challenge, we will stop Prisoner of Azkaban stream today, and we will start streaming Clive Barker's Undying, the horror game. So hopefully you guys will pop over for that, because it's the first time we're covering that game on the channel, and it's a game that I think a lot of people should actually get a chance to look at. This is a really good game in my opinion. Underrated game, and it's about time that people got to see that on this channel. So yeah, after this challenge, we will be popping over and playing Clive Barker's Undying, which is seriously something that I think everyone will probably quite like. I think you'll like it. It's an old game, but it's a game that loves its horror, and it does horror in very fun, unique ways, so I think you'll like it for that. Wait, did Harry just appear then for a second? I think he did. Oh no, aim at the weird glowy thing. He's just not staying still. Clive in big bold capital letters. Yes, Clive. Oh. Ooh. Oh well. Yes, there is a pumpkin spell in this one which you can't use, only the enemies can, which is really upsetting. Yeah, there is one. I called it Pumply Fours because it's the best I could come up with.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a load of pumpkins now in the chat. I can't watch the whole stream, but I need to see Clive. Jasper likes Clive. Jasper wants Clive. Fair play. You will get your Clive. Where's the... Oh, it's over there. You will get your Clive. Don't you worry. Have some random emojis. Well, I guess we're getting some random emojis then. By the way, everyone that's watching, if you want to get involved with the chat and things, then feel free to do so. Don't feel like you... Whoa, thanks camera. Don't feel like you have to stay silent or anything, or feel afraid to get involved with the chat. Feel free to chat away. Nobody is going to judge you harshly or do anything here. We're all friendly to people that want to have a chat in the chat here. And of course, anybody that's shy, we are supportive of if they feel like they feel as though they're going to be a bit, you know, have a rough time in the chat. Don't worry, no one's going to have a go at you in the chat. So feel free to honestly get involved and start chatting. You can ask me anything you want as well. By all means, I will pay attention and of course answer what I can. And of course it doesn't have to be about Harry Potter, it can be about anything, because you've already noticed that we've been talking about other things that are not Harry Potter related in this, of course. So yes, you know, by all means, please do get involved. We'd all be happy to have people chat in this chat, of course. Oh, there goes Boris. Yeah. Chat away. Chat away. Oh, it's this song. Oh, this song. What do I think of Twitch while I'm humming this really good song? Alright, Fly. I don't think much of Twitch, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, fair enough to anyone that uses Twitch and just wants to use it for streaming. Good for them. By all means, they, you know, do what they want to do, and that's fine. Personally, for me, Twitch has a lot of policies I do not agree with. And I mean a lot. And like, to have a partnership with Twitch is a pretty awful thing, really, actually. Because you're just blocked from being able to do almost anything else. And the worst thing, I think, actually, out of everything for Twitch, which really gets me, was that if at any point they don't like some of your content and, you know, you make money off of it or whatever, they can take the video down and then take all of your, you know, money that you made from that and demand it all from you as well, anything that you made, and then get it all back. And if you don't pay it back, then there's a whole, like, banning your account, potential court cases and stuff, and, you know, it's just a really disgraceful thing to do. It really is. I really disagree with that. The fact that you can't also, if you have a partnership with Twitch, do anything with anyone else, like YouTube or whatever, or put your streams up even on, you know, just Twitter as like a tiny preview and stuff. Can't do any of that. Really, just awful thing, really, with that platform. Oh, stop trying to attack me for a minute. Yeah, for me, I really disagree with Twitch's existence. It's working in Harry's face.
His spell's being stopped by their shield.
Yes, I would love to stop him if I could. Thank you. So that's how I feel about Twitch. That's the main reason why I don't use it, and I never will. I just stick with YouTube. But of course, if someone wants to use Twitch, they can, by all means. That's their choice. But for me, it's all about using YouTube. Don't get me wrong, YouTube's not completely perfect. It definitely has its moments, but it is at least a lot more reasonable and a lot fairer, I might add, than Twitch. God, everyone has just spammed things in the chat. Literally. So what we got here? We call rice pudding here. Interesting. I'll stick with rice pudding. But yeah, fair enough. If you've never had rice pudding, then Alex will make fun of you. Nah, it's just you, Bobs. You're the only exception here. I'll just tell everyone they should eat rice pudding. But yes, if you're Barbs, then you have to eat rice pudding, and you have to eat bread and butter pudding. And if you fail to do so, then, well, you just have a lot of moments where you just get to enjoy having a bit of fun, really. It's what you get for eating a steak instead of rice pudding. It's your own fault, really. You asked for this, Barbs. You put this on yourself. This is your fate you caused.
They must pull their shield off them.
Oh, I should pay attention. My friends are dying while I'm reading the chat. Oh well. Nah, you're fine. You've already taken out most of the army. Oh my god, Hermione is literally dead. He just stood there and whacked her to death. You're right there, Hermione. Acting a little bit dramatic, aren't we, today? I mean, look at that. You're not in that much pain. You got your arm up in the air. What do you think, chat? Should we revive Hermione or just leave her for dead? I'll let the chat decide. Should we revive Hermione or just leave her die? You have... Oh. You have no seconds to decide. She revived herself. Oh well. I guess we're keeping her alive. Fair enough. I was going to let the chat decide whether Hermione should live or die. I didn't get the chance to do that. Anyway, what have we got here? Whoa. You're into Discord. I use Discord quite frequently with people, yes. I was always thinking about setting up a Discord server at some point for this channel. I still might do it. Just haven't really thought about doing it just yet. Maybe one day soon. We'll see. I'll think about it. I will think about it. So there is a chance that there could be a Discord server. But I guess that would be a good excuse for you to then get your rice pudding emoji. Ah. Thank you, Ron, for being an idiot and getting in the way. It's actually quite helpful of you. Hermione's going to get run over. Nope. But her future boyfriend is just going to attack her for no apparent reason. Because why not? Oh, what? How did that not kill it? Kill Hermione. And she's dead again. Chat, you got your wish? You wished for her to die again? Well, she's now officially dead again. I think you guys in the chat are just very cruel people wanting Hermione to die. It's not very nice, is it? I'll catch up on what some of you guys are saying in the chat in a minute. I'm just doing a boss fight currently and I'll be right with you. Oh! Ron's casual way of just keep out of the way. Oh. You are a weird creature. You are a scary creature. Ron is about to get run over. No, Ron is fine. Oh, why that side? It's miles away. And Hermione's dead again. Oh, no, no. Not yet. Maybe in a minute. I don't really know. Oh no, Hermione is alive. Lucky Hermione. This might not last very long though when the swords come.
Hang on. What's it doing now?
It's about to chop your head off, Ron. Hermione's just like, I might just move out of the way quickly. Oh, she's dead. Yep, Hermione is dead. Hermione is KIA for a third time. It is the end, Hermione. But it doesn't really matter.
Brilliant! You did it, Harry!
Anyway, I missed this thing from Peter earlier. Let me just check out the Peter message. Is this the way out? Yes. What did Pete say? Remember the 2012 PS Move game, Sorcery?
50 house points for Gryffindor. Class dismissed.
I think
we could
so.
go looking for potions ingredients.
Probably.
That new spell might come in handy.
Well,
but
it's a
then
door,
again,
right?
we could all turn in. What do you think?
Yes, I think I remember it, Pete.
I don't know. I'm worn out. But we have to get off this floor, because those prefects will start doing their rounds in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm actually insulted that Barb's and also Farron have not had bread and butter pudding. It's an absolute disgrace. Wait, have you got Snuffly Fours yet, Hermione? Snuffly Fours. Oh yeah, I forgot you nearly did. Snuffly Fours. Snuffly Fours. Snuffly Fours. Anyway. Snuffly Fours. No, not that. Roger's like, I'm really tired after his friend's just been taken. Oh, hello. He's just been taken out by a book. He goes, I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. Open your mouth. I can't be asked to put on Expelliarmus, so
I don't know what to do.
we're just going to have to leave
I think
it.
it's time to turn in.
No, don't face that way. No. Well, he died.
I want to turn in.
I want to turn in, but I don't want to turn in. But I want to turn in because I'm Ron Weasley, and all I do is ever go to sleep. And literally, that's all he does is ever go to sleep. He's just sleeping. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Reparo. Reparo. I know it too well. Anyway, what did people actually say to Hermione dying? Oh god, Hermione, get up. Rip Hermione. Leave her. Leave her die. Everyone's pretty brutal, aren't they? Really does. I think I've only had a UK pudding once in my life. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? How could you?
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Honestly, I like the sound whispering of spells in this game. I think that's really good. It's like one of the most awesome parts of the PS2 games. Get back down. Snuffly Force. JokerAlex. Glacius. Carpe Retractum. Expelliarmus. Scourge. Yeah, I really like the whispering spell stuff. It's so cool. I wish it was a permanent feature in everything. It is just the way of life, really. So many beams. Literally diabetes heaven, Flitwick's classroom. Nice. Of course, Hermione gets health because she's nearly dead.
It's time to turn in.
Yeah, alright, I get it. You want to go to bed. I get it. Jeez. I'm not going to just make you a pudding and hand it through the screen. We can't be doing that. By all means, though, if you just want to fly over to the UK and, yeah, I'll give you the puddings. I mean, it's not too bad. It's probably not that expensive. You know, booking a flight, flying over to the UK, finding a place to stay for a little while. I'm sure you'll be fine. Should be fairly cheap.
Harry was eager to begin the anti-dementor lessons Professor Lupin had promised him.
What's wrong? That cat's got it in for Scabbers. I swear it heard me say that Scabbers was in my pocket, and it went for him. Anyway, where are you going?
Anyway, Barbs wants a rice pudding, and she wants it through the screen.
He's going to teach me how to fend off Dementors.
That sounds fascinating.
Can we
come along?
Can't see
Can't see
why
any reason
not.
why not. Let's go.
You haven't left your home in a month. Fair enough. Virus that shall not be named. I mean, to be fair, it was actually named earlier. I won't lie. I can't remember the reason for why we named it earlier, but it was named. Oh yeah, it was Snape, wasn't it? It was Snape coughing to death. That's why we named it earlier. Anyway.
Come on, hurry up! Let's go to History of Magic.
Calm down. God. Right, we'll do a save state. Okay, so other than the fact that Barbs needs a rice pudding and a bread and butter pudding, and she'll have to fly all the way over to the United Kingdom to get it. Yeah, so that will do it for today for HP3. Obviously, sorry that it crashed.
Let's go.
Like near the end of the Glacius challenge, we had to load a different save. But to be fair, at least we had a different save to load up to. and there's not a lot I could do about it, but we didn't miss too much of the game. It's a pity that we had to miss it, but it is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for turning up for the Prisoner of Azkaban PS2. I'm now going to end the stream and go and start up another stream immediately after this, which is for a different game called Clive Barker's Undying. It is a horror game that I have not covered on this channel at all yet, but this will be the first time that we're going to cover it on the channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing what people think about it. So please do come and have a look at that game now. I will put up the new stream link on my YouTube channel's community tab, so you guys can access it really easily there. So please do all come and jump along and join me for Clive Barker's Undying, because we're really looking forward to actually seeing what everyone thinks of that and seeing if it's something that people would like to see more of more frequently on the channel, because it's something that I love and have played since I was a kid. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave Prisoner of Azkaban here for today. We will come back to it another day, and I'm going to hop over to the other game. So I will see you all in pretty much 2 or 3 minutes on the other game. So see you in like 3 minutes. See you then.